Good morning, my darling. How are you this morning? Happiness, love, and prosperity to you too. Mwah! To you and Mrs. Lawless and Lawlessito and Lawlessita and the whole Lawless World crew. How are you doing, my darling? How are you doing this morning? It's so good to see you so bright and early. Jackson Arthur Smith in the building. Jackson Arthur Smith. My nephew from across the pond. My nephew from across the pond. How is everyone this morning? Hey, Jackson. How are you today, honey? How is Lola? How is my Mary? How is Lex doing? How is the whole crew? You're the first, you and Lawless are the first ones here today. I'm so honored. I'm so happy to see you, honey. So happy to see you. What's new? Hi, my pretty boo. I got everything this morning. We'll talk later today, of course. So how is everyone today? Hi, Dinesha. Everybody, don't forget to click that like. We got a few people here, but we need more likes. We need more likes. More likes, please. I hope everybody is doing good. I'm feeling fantastic, super fantastic. Super fantastic today. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Hi there, Izzy. My boo. How are you today, honey? Jack did. Jack beat you. Jack was early today. Jack was early today. We are doing good. I'm doing good. I need to leave you all for a minute because the AC is on blast here, and I need to turn that down because it's only, I didn't even put my watch on today. It's only about, let me see what it is right now, 61 degrees, but I always keep it like a meat locker in here because I can't sleep if it's hot. So I won't turn the AC off until probably next month. When we finally go down to the 50s, then I'll turn it off. So I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I'm back. Hi, my boo. Yeah, everything's okay. Lawless, I had to go and turn the AC up because I had it all the way down on 64 and I was freezing. So yeah, so that's what happened. That's what happened, honey. I had to just step away for a minute, just a minute. So yeah. How is everybody doing? How is everyone doing on this Thankful Thriving Thursday? What is going on with everyone? Lawless is like, oh my goodness. I told you it's like a meat locker in here, Lawless. It's like a meat locker. Zoe and I, we are hot-blooded Taino Indian women, Puerto Rican women, honey. We need lots of AC. So it's getting cool now. This morning it was in the 40s, but my AC was on 64. So I forgot that. So I had to go and think I'm not going to turn my AC off until probably next month. So yeah. Hi, Dinesha. Oh, baby shopping at Walmart. Oh, for your little new guy baby. I know, boo-boo. I know, but it'll be okay. Lexi runs hot. I do. But it'll be okay, honey. Don't fret. Don't fret. It's going to be me and you. Everything's going to be amazing. And everything else that's going on behind the scenes with you is going to be amazing. Just think positive. Remember what I say. You have no control over anything. Just think positive. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. It is. Anxiety happens when we don't have faith and we don't trust and we don't believe. So we have to trust and believe and let that go away. Let that fly away. Everything's going to work. So yeah, I know, honey. Yes, I do live in North Carolina. In the North Pole. In the North Pole. I should be in the North Pole, right? But believe me, I can't stand the cold. I can't stand really, really cold weather. But I need my AC. There's my Damo. There's my Leo brother. How are you doing this morning, Damo, my love? Happy, thankful, thriving Thursday. I hope you're doing well. How's that baby boy doing? How is Mrs. Damo and the family? My pretty boo-boo. Hi, Rachel. Hi, everyone. I know I missed a bunch of comments when I went to turn the AC up. So, yeah, I hope everyone's good. I am feeling so energized and so recharged today. I really am. Well, it helps that after about 3 weeks, I was able to get me a C4 this morning. Yes. Cheers. Cheers. Izzy, get out of that bathroom and go to work. And put Lexi down and go do your job before you get in trouble. Because I don't want them pulling up your phone and seeing the last thing you were looking at was Lexi. Izzy, everyone's doing good, Dama. I'm so happy to hear that. So happy. Yes, thank you. I am. I'm having a good day. I'm so glad you're having a good day too. C4 for the win. C4 for the win, Damo. I needed it this morning to energize me. I didn't go to bed till after 1. I was up with baby boy last night. So I didn't go to bed till 1. I told you I'm ready to babysit at any time. Good morning, Lunas. Oh, what did you tell Clover? What did she say? Yes. Mary, I just told your daughter to get out of that bathroom and go to work. Izzy, Mommy says go to work. Listen to Auntie Lexi. Mommy said go to work. He's on his way. Send him over, Damo. When my nephew was that age, he's now going to be 28 on November 2nd. And he was the cutest little thing. And your baby reminds me of my nephew, Jordan. And Jordan lives in New York. I haven't seen Jordan, my God, I haven't seen Jordan since he was 4. No, since he was 5. We talk, but we haven't talked in a while. His mother and I are on the outs. And so baby boy reminds me of my nephew Jordan when he was that age. Just adorable, just adorable. So yes. Izzy, get your butt to work. Don't let Mary come over there, Izzy. Don't let Mary come over to that job, Izzy. Gotta work, Izzy. Izzy, we need money so we can buy nice things for your new nephew that's coming. So go, get back to work. Get back to work. Oh my goodness. You all just give me joy and make me so happy. You know, I was telling somebody today, I don't like where YouTube is going, which some of our communities are so dark and negative. And I don't like that. I just want a positive, happy atmosphere. And, you know, let's all strive together to let's grow, but let's grow with positivity and joy, you know, in our lives, and not all that darkness and all those chat rooms that have people behind cameras and behind screens and all that darkness. We don't need any of that. Let's just be positive and happy for one another, because we all have a different journey. Thank you for the beautiful hearts. I love them so much. And that's how I want this to be. You know, I don't want it to be a negative space. I really don't. And some of us here maybe started out with good intentions of helping people, but now it's gone south. It's gone sour. And there's so much adult bullying on the internet, and especially here on YouTube. And I don't like it. I don't like that. And I don't want that around any of us here at all. And so I just have this renewed strength and passion. My passion is to always be positive here. I cannot stand these panels with the negativity under the guise of being friendly, but they're not friendly, and I don't like it. You know, and I hope that you all can understand where I'm coming from. I've hidden a lot of people from my channel. I just don't want that energy around me. And it's no hard feelings towards anybody, because they have their journey and they do what they want to do. But Lexi doesn't operate that way. And at 61 years young, I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I want to live this autumn of my life. I want to live it to the fullest, being high and that fifth dimension, high frequency, always, and being happy. Yeah, I don't want any of that negativity. None of it, none of it, none of it, none of it. None of it is allowed. None of it is allowed. Hello, Monique. Good morning, honey. Hi, Coffee, my love. Hello, Jake. So, yes, you know, I just want things to be really, really nice here. Hi, Brandon. How are you doing today? I haven't seen you in a while. Long time no see, my Texas friends. What's going on with you? What you got going on? Hi, Journey. You have a cast on now. Yes, my love. How are you feeling? How are you feeling, honey? Hello, Michelle. Oh, Michelle is here. Hi, Michelle, my love. It's so good to see you. Okay, I love you, Lunas. I love you. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Farhad. Oh, don't be embarrassed. Why are you embarrassed? Why? Okay, boo-boo. Hi, butterfly, my love bug. Butterfly in the sky, reading rainbow. Love you so much. I popped in on you yesterday, but I couldn't stay. So I liked and I left you a message. I hope you saw it. I hope you saw it yesterday on your live stream, because I'm like, I can't stay. I was in the middle of something yesterday. But I'm so glad to see you, honey. I hope all is well with you and the kids. Hope everything is well. I just love you all so much. You know, I really, really, really do. Hi, Lisetta Noah. How so nice to see you. 61 and 62, me and Mary. Me and Mary, sisters from other misters, island girls, island gals. We are island gals. Thank you, Lisa and Noah. You're so precious. Oh, you had eye surgery, Brandon. Are you okay? I hope you're okay. I love all the purple hearts, my beautiful butterfly. Love you so much, honey. I love you plenty, plenty, plenty. Plenty. Lisette and Noah, you are so sweet. You're so precious. I appreciate you so much. Okay, I'm so glad you saw Butterfly. Yeah, because I'm like, I gotta leave my girl. But I just wanted you to know I was there. I just wanted you to know I was there. So yes, still tired from this morning journey. I'm sure, honey. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. Yes, pretty hard to saying hi to everyone. Hi to everyone. Thank you, Lisa. Aw, you all are so precious. I just love you so much. I love you so much. And, you know, you all mean the world to me. You really, really do. You really do. And if it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't be here. You know, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have all this love for you all because it is genuine love. When I come on here, it's a genuine thing. There's nothing fake or phony about me. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to operate like that. There's nothing fake or phony. There's nothing stuck up. There's none of that. None of that. None of those false pretenses here at all. What you see is what you get. What I say is what I mean, and what I mean is what I say. I don't bite my tongue here. I don't censor myself. I mean, sometimes I do because I know we have a lot of young people here, and I want this to be a safe place and a judgment-free zone and a place of positivity and inclusivity. Everybody is welcome to my channel. Everybody is, especially at the time of day that I'm on. Everybody is welcome. But I'm not going to put up with the mess. And if you're coming to my channel with under that distinction that you're here to cipher and you're here for whatever reason you're here for, besides being positive and offering some kindness to somebody in the chat and having fun and whatnot, then this is not the place for you. And it's not going to hurt my feelings if you never come back. It will not hurt my feelings at all. At all. It will not. It will not. Because we all have our own path. And we all have to do what's right for us. We all do. You know, but we don't have to put up with BS. As adults, here, there are a lot of kids here, but I'm speaking to the adults right now. We don't have to, and we don't have to be phony because we're trying to build something on YouTube. We don't need those negative people and with the darkness hiding behind their screens and not being kind when new people come in and all those kind of things. We don't need that. People who get on live and talk about other people and bully people as adults, bullying adults here. It is so disheartening to me, and I just can't. I cannot, and I will not allow that. I will not allow that in my hemisphere at all, at all, at all. I have lived such a life in these young 61 years, and I intend to continue living it free, with a free and happy mindset, and not being around all this negativity because I'm trying to build a YouTube community and channel. That's not the community I want to be a part of. Not all. Hashtag blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm not a part of that. I'm not a part of that. So, yeah. Hello there, Galo. How are you doing, my honey? It's Fido. That's right. It's FIFO. And Jijo, my girls, my girls. You know I have to get used to that because I haven't seen you all summer. I got to get used to it again. How are you, my beautiful love? Did you see Bella today? You know, I missed my Bella, and you told me she wasn't feeling good, and I still have to send her a message. I need to remind myself to do that today. I need to make a note to send my Bella a message today. I'm going to do that right now. How are you, FIFO, my love bug? You doing good, honey? I'm so glad. Yes, it's our time, coffee. It is. And to be positive and genuine and generous and kind. Those are the things, you know, I learned that here. One of my beautiful, beautiful people. We got a question. Let's put up a question today. We got a question. What's your favorite piece of furniture? What's your favorite piece of furniture? Let's do this question today. It's so silly, YouTube and these silly questions. I love it. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. Baby boy, baby boy. Damo said earlier, baby boy is on the way. And I'd be so excited to have baby boy here because he has a night owl. He has a baby who's a night owl. I remember that. I was telling my daughter last night because she's 27 and a half, over a half, almost 27 and 3/4. And she's going to be 28 on March 3rd. My only baby, my one and only baby girl. And I was telling her that I trained her to sleep in. You know, most kids on Christmas, they're up at 3 and 4 in the morning. No, not my daughter. We used to have to wake her up. And she doesn't get up in the morning. She's like, Mommy, how did you do that? I'm like, I just trained you not to get up early in the morning because I'm not dealing with that. And to this day, she does not get up early in the morning. For work, it's hard. I think I did her a disservice as a child. It was good, but as an adult, I kind of did her a disservice because she's not a morning person. But I'm like, yeah, I trained her to sleep in, my love. We're not getting up at 4 in the morning to see what's under the tree. Yeah, we're not doing that. So it's so funny. My mother and I would have to wake her up. We would have to wake her up. Sometimes you need to be a glow stick. Snap it before you shine. I love that. I love that, Izzy. Hi there, Doma. Night, night, Doma, my love. Sweet dreams, honey. Sweet sofa table. Monique says sofa table is her favorite. It's her favorite. Oh, thank you, Coffee. She's really sweet, Coffee. She really is. And I was blessed. I was blessed because some of my friends, and thank you for the beautiful floating hearts. I love them so much. They make me feel so good. Some of my friends' kids are not like that. And my bestie has 4 daughters. And they are not like that at all. And she's close to maybe one of them. And all they do is use her, you know. And they're adults. They're all older than my daughter. Everybody had kids way younger than I did. I had my daughter when I was 33 years old. Everybody else had their kids in their 20s. So all of my friends' kids who have kids are all older than my daughter. Zoe's like the baby of the bunch. And so it's so funny because Zoe does everything for me. You know, I was blessed. I was blessed. And I manifested her. You know, way before I was even with the sperm donor who will always be known as that in my world. He is now deceased. And before I was even with him, I knew that I was going to have a daughter and her name was going to be Zoe. I knew that when I was way down, like in my teens. And I manifested this child. And when I was pregnant and they said, you're having a girl, and I already knew that. I knew the day that she was conceived, I knew that. I felt that and I knew it because she was conceived in so much love. And so she's precious. She's my precious angel. She's my ride or die. Always here for me, and I'm always down for her. And everything I do here on this YouTube is for my daughter. That's why I always pin her here and everything. She's working 10 to 12-hour shifts now. It's really hard for her. She's trying to get a part-time job because she wants to have so many things and she wants us to do so many things. And so everything I do here is for her to set her up so she can soar and fly. And then I'm just going to leave her and she's going to take the reins and do whatever she wants to do here on YouTube. And, but yeah, thank you, Coffee, for saying that. She is genuinely a sweetheart. She really is. She really is. So yes, FIFO, my love, my FIFO. How old am I, Pendan? Are you talking to me, Pendan, or somebody else? Yes, Izzy, a little spark of kindness can put a colossal burst of sunshine in the universe. Yes, because it takes nothing for us to be kind. We don't know what anybody else is going through, and we should be kind. And I see so much of this adult hatred and stuff with the people that we all follow and go in their chats here on YouTube, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm not liking it at all, and I've had to distance myself. I don't like any of it. And yeah, it's a little bit dark out here, and I don't like that. I can't function in that at all. Not at all. I'm all about the positivity and the lightness here. All about it. Do I study, Penden? I am 61, Penden. And I am studying right now, Penden. I do have a master's degree in education. Adult education and training is my specialty of my master's degree in education. And I am studying right now, which partially because I've been busting it and grinding it here on YouTube and I've been neglecting. But I'm studying now with NASM, the National Association of Sports Medicine, to get my certification in life coaching and mentoring and wellness. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm studying right now. Supposed to be studying, which I'm not doing a good job of it at the moment. So, oh, you're learning Baha'i in school, Doma. That's amazing. And you won your match. Ah! Congratulations, Doma. Congratulations, honey. Ah. So thank you, Coffee, my love. I love you, Coffee. I love to see you when you pop in. I love to see you when you pop in. Ah. So yes. You've been in here for 10 minutes, my FIFO. I love you so much. I'm so happy that you're back. Among my girls, that you're back. You know, I adore you. Since the first day when Bella introduced you and you all made that video for me, I adore you. You and your sister, I adore you. And Bella and Siga, I adore all of you so much. I really do. I really do. So, yes, make a wish, everybody. We missed 11:11 because I was talking. But it's 11:22. You can still make a wish right now. And, you know, I send you all of the positivity, love, abundance of positivity, peace, love, joy, happiness, unity, hope. Oh, Thanksgiving. I send it to you. Prosperity. I send it all to you. And I hope you all receive it. I hope you all receive it. Health, wealth, the abundance of all things good in your life is what I always wish for you all here. I always wish that for my soul family, because that's what you all are to me. My soul family. And I love you all so much. I love you plenty. I really do. I really do. And I hope you feel it. I hope you feel that. Hi, Ravinda. How are you doing, Ravinda? Adios. Adios, Doma. Adios. Hasta luego. Trying to speak to you. Oh, I'm not answering you, Pendant. Well, I'm sorry, Pendant. You see that I'm talking, right? If I'm talking and I'm looking, I cannot answer you, honey, until I see the comment. And you've been here long enough now that you know Lexi doesn't ignore anybody, but when I don't see you, you just have to be patient and put your comment back in, because when you start saying that, that means this is not the place for you and Lexi has to let you go, because I don't ignore anyone and I do not speak to anyone. I'm speaking to everyone, but I'm talking from my heart here today. I have things that I want to say, so I don't always see the comments. So just put it back in, Pendant. That's all you have to do. Lexi Energy, hashtag Lexi Energy, yes! Yes, Coffee, yes. And you know, this energy is genuine. Everybody's like, yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I just have always had this energy. I've always had it. And I've always been the same person for my whole life. Since I was a girl, I've always been this person. If somebody ever came to any of my friends and said, ooh, Lexi's this, and they would never believe that, because they're like, that's not true. Lexi has always been Lexi. I'm always been genuine and happy for everybody. I'm happy for everything that everybody is doing. And I'm always pushing, you know, for everybody to have the best and be the best. And that's the energy that I exude all the time. You know, I do. I don't ever want to be negative. I dealt with a few years of deep depression, and those were the worst years of my life. So yeah, and I don't ever want to go back to that. Not ever, you know, so I keep my energy very, very high, very, very high. Yes, very high. So yes, hashtag Lexi Energy. I'm writing that down, Coffee. Coffee gets credit for hashtag Lexi Energy. I'm writing it down so we can use it. Hashtag Lexi Energy. because we have hashtag listen to Lexi. That's one of the big ones. Hashtag listen to Lexi. Now we have hashtag Lexi energy. We have hashtag LEXTOBER. Hashtag LEXTASTIC. Hashtag Lex. We got Let's Grow, but it's also Lex Grow. Get it? Lex Grow. So we have all the hashtags. All the hashtags. Yes, it does, coffee, it does, and I don't ever want to be down like that ever because it's not a good place, and so when people ask me things, I genuinely understand when people are going through things. I do, and I just want everybody, to be happy. I really do, because this world, life is too short. It's too short. And, I don't want to live in that. I don't ever want to live in that, And these are happy tears, by the way. These are happy tears because I'm so happy and grateful that I had therapy and I sought help and I got the tools to help me get to this the fifth dimension frequency. We don't want to be on that depressed frequency, on that 3D depressed and, having all of that. Like, I don't want to have that. I don't want anxiety in my life. I don't want depression in my life. I work hard for those things not to be, And it's so important to me. It's so important that I push this, because I want things to be positive. There's so many dark shadows and negativity in the world, but I only want to surround myself with light. We can't help that. There are dark shadows in this darkness, but Lexi is all about love and light. That's what I'm about. I'm about love and light, and that's what I want to share here always, always. That's why I love it when people come and they say, I was feeling down today, but I know that I could go to Lexi. Lexi's live. I can go to Lexi because Lexi's going to make me feel good. And that just makes my heart just burst. It just makes my heart burst. It really, really does. It really does. Okay, you won yesterday. I love you so much. Doma! Yes, congratulations, Doma. Oh, you need another quote. Okay, well, another quote is, let's see. I'm gonna pull one for you. I'm gonna pull a quote for you. And one of the quotes is, this is something that somebody always told me, and this is something that I do every day, and that is, be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason that someone smiles. Be that reason. Don't be a negative Nelly. Be that reason that somebody smiles. And every time somebody sees me, they're like, oh my God, when I go out in the street, like I tell this story all the time. My daughter and I went to Longhorn Steakhouse a couple months ago to pick up some food, right? We went to pick up a takeout order. This lady was sitting at the bar away from me. I don't know this lady, never seen her before in my life. This lady came over to me. She got up out of her chair from the bar. Her foot was bandaged. She was limping a little bit. She came over and she grabbed me and hugged me. And my daughter says, Mommy, do you know that lady? And I'm like, no. And she's like, I just felt your aura and you're so happy. And she told me her whole life story in like 5 minutes, this lady. And I just meet people like that every day, and they are always attracted to my love and light, and that's what I want. That's what I always want. And my daughter, she just gives me the side eye because we go places and people just come up to me and they start talking and everything. She's like, not again. She's like, do you know that person? I'm like, no. She's like, Mommy, you talked to them like it was your best friend. I'm like, well, of course. That's what I do. It always happens. That's what I do. Hello, Riley the Gorgeous. I hope you're feeling okay this morning, boo-boo. I got to try and make some time today so we can have a chat, because Lexi's been very busy, and I'm going to be super busy today because I'm going to be on with Lorianne tonight, and I got a lot of things going on today, but maybe we can take a little bit of time today. So, yes. So, my pretty says like and comment, share, subscribe on Auntie Lexi's channel, please. She needs your love and support. I do. And I love you all so much. I love you all so very much for being here and helping to build my channel. We're almost at 2,300 subs, and I'm really happy. And I'm happy that people like what I'm doing. No. Do I have a big channel? No. Am I viral? No. Am I trying to do those things? No. I'm just trying to be authentic and be myself. That's what it's all about here. I keep getting these emails every day from all these people from India. Oh, we want to grow your channel because you're this, that, and the other. And I'm like, I don't need you to do that. I'm doing fine just like this. This is what it's all about. It's not about numbers for me. It's about reaching people and being positive and being a light to people when they're not feeling it. When they're not feeling it. That's my mission. That is my goal, and that is my mission always. That is my mission. That's what I'm here for. That's what God said to me. You know, I used to ignore that, and God is like, no, 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 no. And I'm like, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to be an advisor, and I don't want to do this and that. And he's like, but this is your job. You're a teacher, and this is your job. So it's my job. And I take it now, and I love it, and I love it. Yeah, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. So yes, Doma, I love you, Doma. Doma says you are #1 to me, and you changed the video yesterday. You put fire. I did. Today we have stars. We have all the stars because you all are the rock stars here. You are the rock stars. So we got stars today. So yes, Izzy says, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. That's a good one, Izzy, and I love it. I love that, Izzy. I love that. I love it so much. So yes, your stomach's a little bit in pain, Riley. I'm so sorry, honey. I hope that you get some relief soon. I really do, my love. Going to your friends tomorrow and staying the whole weekend. That's going to be fun. You deserve to do that. You deserve that. You deserve that. You really, really do. Adios, Doma. I love you, my beautiful FIFO, and my beautiful Gijo. I love you too. So yes. New profile picture for Izzy. New profile picture for Izzy. Oh, I love that, Izzy. I love that. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. Okay, Lunas. Very good, honey. Whatever makes you happy, my love. I'm glad that you're happy, honey. If that's what makes you happy, then that's what you do. Then that's what you do. If you are, because has to ask her. Okay, your dad said yes, but she has to ask her pappy. Okay, well, maybe you will. And if not, maybe you can in the future. So that's something to look forward to, Riley. Something to look forward to. So yes. FIFO, I love it. Lex Love. Thank you. Hashtag Lex Love. I love it. I love it. I love it, my FIFO, darling. Crystal. You got a reborn baby doll. And tomorrow's market day at your school. No school tomorrow. Yay for no school on a Friday. So you have a long weekend. A long weekend. And I love it. I love it. I had a friend. She used to collect baby dolls, and she would collect the ones that look like real babies. Sometimes those things would be so freaky looking. I'm like, is that a real baby? She loved them, and she would dress them up and everything. And this was before she had grandkids, and because she really wanted a grandchild. Her daughter was married. No, her daughter was dating then, and then they got engaged, and then they got married. And now she has, I think, three grandkids. So yeah. But she used to collect those little baby dolls. She did. Oh, Lawless, you might not want to know, Lawless, but Google is your friend, Lawless. You know, we are adults, Lawless, and we're not into certain things here on the internet. But Lawless, this is a new world order of these children. It's a new world order, Lawless. Lawless world. It's a new world order. And Lawless, you got 2 teenagers. You might want to know some things. I had a girlfriend once. Well, no, I take that back. It was my cousin, not a girlfriend. It was my cousin. And I was putting down all I was putting up rappers and stuff. This is when I was doing a lot of posting on Facebook, which I rarely do anymore too much. I mean, I still am on there, but I don't post as much as I used to. And she's like, well, why are you always posting that? I'm like, because I have a teenage daughter. who listens to things and sees things. And I want to be involved because I want to know what's going on. That's why I post it. And she was like, oh. Yeah, like, oh. I want to know things. I want to know things. I need to know. I need to keep things safe and protected. I need to know things. Thank you for the hearts. I love them. So, yes. Lala said, never mind. Never mind. Hi, Razan. How are you, Razan? Connie. Connie. Oh, my love. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. So good to see you, Connie. Oh, you've got math. FIFO. I'm not a good math person. English and history, reading, writing. I'm a writer. And those are my things, but I've never been a math I do love science though, but I'm not a math and science person whatsoever. You want some lunch, Riley? It's almost lunchtime. It's almost, what you gonna have for lunch today, honey? Are you home today, Riley? Or are you back in school? You good, Razan? I'm so happy to hear that, Razan. So happy to hear that. I love you, Connie. I love you plenty. I love you all. Plenty, plenty, plenty. You all just make it for me. You make it for me. You make my day. You make my day. Everybody just coming in, make sure you hit the like. Double tap and hit that like. But also, what is your answer to the question? What's your favorite piece of furniture? Isn't that a crazy question? What's your favorite piece of furniture? I didn't tell what mine was. My favorite piece, of course, is my bed, because I love my bed, but I have a recliner that I like to snuggle in at night and watch TV. So my recliner and my bed. My favorite pieces of furniture. Your bed, yes. Yes, Riley, me too. My bed, my bed. Thank you, my pretty boo, my darling. At school, okay, Riley. Are you in nursing today? Did you have to wear your scrubs today? Yes. Yes, Pretty said, how lazy boy. Exactly. My recliner is mine too. My favorite. My favorite. But my bed, yes. Yes, scrubs today. I love scrub day. You said favorite pizza. What's your favorite pizza? We can have that question too. What's your favorite pizza? My favorite pizza, of course, is a New York pizza. Now, and when I say New York pizza, I mean in New York. I don't mean the pizza that you get from all these restaurants that say, oh, it's New York pizza. No. An actual New York pizza made with New York water, the dough, and a New York bagel. But a New York pizza with pepperoni. I could eat a cheese pizza, but only in New York. I cannot eat that any place else but New York City. But pepperoni and sausage are my faves. With some garlic on it and some crushed red pepper. Riley likes cheese. I know. Congratulations to my niece, Pretty Heart the Conqueror. 550 subs. Woo! Wait, that calls for. That calls for. Yay! 550 subs to my niecey. Just growing with the positivity and the authenticity. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. So yes. Oh yes, Sakura, my dear, as you see in the chat. Bye, Jack. Jackson Arthur Smith. Is that Jackson Arthur Smith? Did you change your name back to Jackson Arthur Smith? Or is this actually Jack? Yes, it is Jackson Arthur Smith. Because he says, who really knows me? I know someone that starts with an I and ends with a Y, and that would be easy. Jackson Arthur Smith. You can't get away from me, Jackson Arthur Smith. Oh my goodness. Yes, Lawless. These questions are getting too personal. Sakura, what else are you asking, Sakura? Let me, I gotta go back here. Sakura says, how old are you? Oh, FIFO had dinner. FIFO had dinner, drawing and having dinner. Hi, Crystal. Your sister also got a baby doll. And your ex just asked you out again. What should I say to him? Well, Crystal, he's an ex for a reason. So I think I would say no. But that's up to you. What do you feel in your heart to say? Because he's an ex for a reason. So the answer for me is no. It's no. Pepperoni. FIFO says pepperoni. Yes, me and FIFO can go to Pizza for Pizza together because we like pepperoni. You still cannot believe I know that you're up to 550 subs. You are so blessed. I know, and humbled. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so proud of you, my niecey. I'm so proud of you. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. Sakura says, how old are you? How old do you think I am, Sakura? But really, it would have been, Lawless, I'm 2. Lawless says, how old are you? I don't remember you, and I'm 2. Oh my goodness. Pineapple pizza. Zoe loves pineapple on pizza. Yeah, I like it too, but it has to be good pineapple. Sometimes people just take this canned pineapple. It's okay if it's canned, but they just throw it on the pizza. It doesn't stay on the pizza. When you get your pizza, it falls off. It's everything. It has no taste, and I don't like that. It has to be a very procured kind of pineapple on my pizza. I'm very particular about that. I love you, Jackson. I'll see you later, honey. Chicago deep dish and pepperoni. You know what's my favorite? Coffee. Are you in Chicago? I lived in Chicago for 4 years. I went to Kenwood Academy. I lived in Hyde Park, if you're in Chicago. And the Medici, best pizza in the world in Chicago for me. The Medici. Your pizza had pepperoni, green pepper, and sausage. I love it. Pretty. I don't like green pepper on my pizza, but I love black olives on my pizza. I love that. I love jalapenos too. I love onions on my pizza, like red onion. I love that on my pizza. And mushrooms. I don't like green peppers. I like red peppers though, and orange and yellow, but I don't like green. Everybody is saying, Sakura, what do you mean? And I keep, hi there, Brandon, Alaskan, my love. I keep missing everything Sakura is saying because I don't know. I don't know. I'm only seeing one question, which is, how old are you? I haven't seen any other question. Oh, it's just a question, Sakura said. Was that the only question you asked, honey? How old do you think I am, Sakura? Before I answer. Nobody answer. How old do you think I am? How old do you think Lexi is, Sakura? Is this your first time here? Welcome, Sakura. How old do you think I am, honey? But whenever you go into a chat, generally the first thing you do is greet the host and the guests here and say hello because we want to welcome you in. We want to welcome you. We want to welcome you, of course. Everybody's welcome here. Yes, right. After he cheated on you, no, Crystal. The answer is no. Get away from me. And you should have blocked him anyway. I don't know why you're even speaking to him. He needs to be blocked. And the answer is no. Block. Block. Thank you, Lunas, my sunshine. Your favorite furniture is Lola's bed. Yes, Jackson. Jackson Arthur Smith. Goodbye, Jackson Arthur Smith. I thought you were leaving. That's a little bit too much, Jackson Arthur Smith. This is what got you in this predicament in the first place. Where is Mary? Where is Mary when I need her? Your allergies, I know. Mine's too, Riley. My allergies too. My Brandon boo. My Brandon boo boo. So yeah, Riley says, I am, however, 2 billion years old. Very old. Riley says I'm very old. Hi there, my light of wisdom. Hello, my nephew Azan. 9 billion sound waves. 9 billion sound waves. You wish you could have pepperoni. Do you not have pepperoni, Azan, or do you not, or can you not eat? Oh, because pepperoni is pork. Do you not have that? Possibly, possibly. But you can have turkey pepperoni. There is turkey pepperoni, and it's very good, and you can have that. Tiff, my love, said black olives and onion. Yes, Tiff and I are going for pizza. We're going for pizza. I love you, my Tiffy boo. Yes. Lunas is still the oldest. Lunas is still the oldest. Okay, my FIFA, I love you, honey. I'll see you when you come back. Tiffy, how's lunch today, my love? I mean, you're not on lunch yet because you're in Colorado. How is work this morning, Tiffy? I hope you're there already. Facts, facts. Who opened your channel? Oh, okay, Lawless. Yeah, I missed all that, Lawless. I missed it. I missed that. Well, first of all, Sakura, why would you think that anybody opens my channel for me in the first place? I think I'm an adult and I could have my own channel. I'm not lower than the age of 16. Although some days I feel like I'm sweet 16, but I'm older than 16. You know, I'm older than Ariana Grande. I'm older than Twice. I'm older than Cats. I'm older than all the people. I'm older than all of them, but I'm younger than Madonna. That's all you need to know. I'm younger than Madonna. I'm older than Lady Gaga, and I'm younger than Madonna. Bye, Lunas. See you later, honey. See you next time. I don't like to say bye. See you next time. You love your Gam Gams. Oh, Gam Gam makes homemade pizza and grilled homemade. Oh, I love it, Riley. I'm sure that is amazing. Luna says he's taller. Lunas is taller. Oh my goodness. Emma's grandparents. Yes, let you come over. I will pray for that. I will. Think positive thoughts. You can manifest this. Think positive. Yes, Mary, that is extreme. That's what I said to Jack. Jack, retract that whole sentence, Jack. Jack, be respectful. Your mommy is here and be respectful. Riley has subscribed to you, Jack. So, yes. I love you plenty, Tiff. Going good your day. I'm so happy, honey, because you have such a long commute. I always think about you. You know, I used to have that commute when I lived in Phoenix. I used to go from Phoenix to Gilbert, and it was about an hour maybe or so in the burbs. And I hated that freeway drive every morning. And then in Phoenix, one summer, my AC went out in my car. Can you imagine? I'm just going to say that, 120 degrees. Can you imagine in the summer me driving in my car with no AC? I had one of those fans with the water bottle, and I had one that was on my dash, but it was just blowing hot air. And oh my God, it was horrendous. It was horrendous. Horrendous. Oh my goodness. I know. Lola said, no black olives. Yuck. No. Lola said, no. You're right, Tiff. She is old. Ariana is old. You're right, Tiff. I need to pick somebody younger. I used to say I'm older than Britney and younger than Madonna. But Britney is old too now. Not as old as me, but she's old too. She's old too, Tiff. Oh, I love you, Coffee. I love you so much. Yes. Enjoy the rest of your day with your hashtag Lexi Energy. I love you so much, Coffee, my love. I'm so glad you came today. And I will see you in the positive YouTube streets because, you know, I'm not going to all those behind screens and dark negative energy. Lexi doesn't go there. I don't support that. So I will see you in the positive YouTube streets. That's how I'll see you, in the fun places, I can't deal with all that. I just can't. And the adult bullying that goes on there, I can't. Lexi can't. Lexi is not dealing with that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, Coffee said hi, Tiff. She didn't see you. Yes, that's right. She's 32. I need to find somebody who's in their 20s. your brother's birthday is tomorrow, Luna. Tell Lucas I said happy birthday, Lucas. Happy birthday, Lucas, my sweet friend in Germany. Happy birthday, Lucas. Riley says, me and Emma probably will stay up late and talk and jam out to music. I love it. And eat in the middle of the night. I love that too. That's what sleepovers are all about. That's what they're all about. Tiff said, good morning. Yes, when you had no heat in your car. Yes, Tiff. And in Colorado, yeah. And it's exactly the same, right? No air in my car in Phoenix in the summer and no heat in your car in Colorado in the winter. Yeah, it's not a good look. But we survived, Tiff. We are strong women. We survived. We survived, Tiff. We survived to tell the tale. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Mary, yeah, Jackson. Why does Mary have to talk? Come in here and talk to you, Jackson. Yeah, Brit's too old too, Tiff. Way too old, Tiff. Well, I got to find somebody young, Tiff. Let's see. Who can I find? Who's a young somebody out there? Let's see. I need somebody, though, that's in their 20s. And I think so many people are older. So I got to find some young. I know all the K-pop people are young, like Cat's Eye, those girls, they're young. Some of those are young girls. Who's an R&B somebody who's young, who's younger than 30? Or some rap somebody. Who's somebody popular that's younger? Mary says, be loyal, Jackson Arthur Smith. Madonna, yes, she's 67. Yes, she's a Leo like Lexi. She's a Leo. Of course, I know all of that. I know all of that. I grew up with Madonna. You know, we're only a few years apart, but she's older than me. But she's a Leo queen. She's a Leo queen. And so is my beautiful J-Lo. She's a Leo queen too. My Bronx sister. My Bronx Boricua. So yes, bye, Coffee. See you later, Coffee. Love you so much, honey. Positive vibes only. That's right. Hashtag positive vibes only. Hi, Jeffrey. Hi, my love. Hi, Jeffrey. Jeffrey is the super supporter on YouTube, and we love you, Jeffrey, so much, so much. Yes, happy birthday to Lucas. Okay, FIFO's back. Ah, he said thank you. I love you, Lucas. So, yes, Pretty says like, comment, share, and subscribe on my Auntie Lexi's channel, please. And if you share, please tag me so I can come and sprinkle some love to you. It may take me a day or two because, you know, sometimes YouTube doesn't let me be great. But share, share, share. Oh, yeah, math homework. Yes, yes, yes. Math homework. Who's your fave, FIFO? You said they're my fave. Who's your fave? Hi, Jackson. Be nice, Jackson. We don't want Mary to have to come on. Mary's going to come and get you. And then that means I have to come and get you. Because when you upset Mary, you upset me. I don't like you upsetting your mama. Hi, Lola. Ah, Lola says you're very... If Lola says you're strange, Jackson Arthur Smith, then yes, Jackson. Jackson. Jackson, be nice. Lola, how are you doing, my Lola love? How you doing, Lola, my love bug? How is Lex? How is Mommy Lex? How's my girl Lex? How is she doing? Please tell Lex that I said hello. Please tell her that her sister Lex here in the U.S. said hello. So, yes. So, yeah. Yes, Tiff. Tiff. Lola and Jackson, Jack, are having a baby. They live in the UK. And so Lola came on to chastise Jack in the chat. Lola's pregnant, so she's got pregnancy brain, Tiff. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Tiff. Tiff says congratulations. And Mary is Jack's mother. Yeah, we got the whole family's here, Tip. The whole family is here. The whole family is here. And Mary is my sister from another mister. Mary, they live in the UK. Mary is Jamaican. And I am an island girl from St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands. So that's my island sister. My island sister. Ah. So yes, Pretty says good afternoon to everybody that I might have missed. I didn't do it on purpose, but I'm saying hello. Yes, because it's hard to keep up in the chat. You know, that's why sometimes I give my like and I don't say hi. I don't mean to be in anybody's bushes, but because I can't always do the chat, because it's a lot. Because once you say hi, everybody comes in and they're hi, 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 and you got to get it out. And sometimes I can't. I'm like, I can't. I'm busy. I'm doing so much. Oh, I'm doing so much. So yes, congratulations, Grandma. Yes, Tip, congratulations to Mary. Congratulations. Ah, so yes. Oh, Tip, did baby girl bring her jackets home? Did baby girl bring home her jackets? Because I've been there, done that, Tip. I've been there, done that with Zoe, Tip, a few times. I sent Zoe to school when she turned 6 with this beautiful silver soft, beautiful crown that I got for her and a sash that said birthday girl and a scepter and all. She was looking, she was just adorable, and all her pink, because pink was her favorite color then. Did she come home with that stuff, Tip? Tip, did she come home with the stuff? I'm asking you, Tip. No, she did not. I sent her with these beautiful earrings because her birthstone, you know, aquamarine. I sent her with these beautiful earrings, Tip. Did we get one earring back, Tip? We only came home with one earring, Tip. Tip, these kids. Tip, what are we going to do with these kids? Oh, she would forget it. I know, Tip. Oh, my goodness. Not the new one. Ay, ay, ay. So she came home with the other jacket, but not with the new jacket that she just got on Sunday. Tip, these kids are scared. And you know what? It makes me angry with the teachers too, because make sure that your kids are going home with their stuff. I know it's a lot for you, but you have one classroom of some little children. Make sure that they have their jackets. That used to make me so angry. And every time I would send her with something, she would never come home with it. And it's like, we spend money on this stuff. You got to be responsible. Or a lot of times other kids would take Zoe's stuff because they would always see what Zoe had and like, ooh, her mother gets her nice stuff. They would take it. And that would make me so upset. So then I stopped sending her with stuff. I'm like, no, you're not. I drive you to school. I'm going to drive you to the door. Pop out. I'm keeping this coat in the car. Because I'm not. Because you're not. You got on layers. Work with that. Work with that. Because you can't send her without a coat in Colorado. She needs a coat. Oh, my goodness. Ah, make her wear your your branded work coats. Because they're bright. Oh, yes, and I bet you then she will. I bet you. She won't forget. She better not. Because Tip, these little babies, they just are scatterbrained. They're just scatterbrained. They're just scatterbrained. Atheist person. You said I don't understand what pleasure you get in making people happy. Oh, I know, since 4 months. I know. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing today? I try. I had a whole crying spiel earlier. You have to watch the replay. But, you know, I was explaining here that I'm all about positivity and inclusivity and my energy. I went through 4 years of very deep depression, and I don't ever want to go back there. And being positive here and just pushing this energy, it means everything to me. And I can't, you know, now that I've been here for almost 10 months, back here, because I've had my channel for 14 years, but now that I've been back for 10 months consecutively, every day, consistently, I can't get with some of the darkness here. I can't go to the channels that have these platforms with they say that they want community, but it's very negative and it's all about adult bullying, and I can't get with that. I will never get with that. And I've had to start hiding people from my channel because I don't want that energy. I am an empath, and I feel and energy is very deeply in my soul, and I don't want anything negative. So I'm always trying to push out this positivity, always. And I have done that for my whole life, You know, always. I have never been a negative person, you know, never. And even when I was going through depression, I was not, you know. And so I just always wanted to be a positive, happy place. I want people to say, I get so many people who say, you know, I love you, because when I'm feeling down, I know I could go to Lexi and she's going to lift me up. And that's what I want. That's what I'm here to do. That's my purpose. That's my life's goal, to be positive. Yes. Hi, my precious Shanira, my love. Kids and parents stealing. Yes, Tiff. Oh, my goodness, they do. They do. Yes, and if you sent her with that, you will definitely know. Because they can't say, oh, no, we got that. No, you did not. You took my daughter's stuff. Tiff, have you started putting, I know you said your husband rolls his eyes and you put name tags, but that's why we have to put name tags on everything. We do. We do. Yes. Hey there, my Charlie Boo. So yes, yes, yes. Yes, I'm having a fabulous day, my precious Shanira. I hope you are too on this thankful, thriving Thursday. We only have one more Thursday, everybody. One more Thursday of LEXTOBER. One more Thursday of LEXTOBER. And then Thanksgiving is coming. Then we have the day after the last LEXTOBER is Halloween. And then it's thankful. It's a month of Thanksgiving. And I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited for that. So, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Dinesha says hi to Tiff and hi to Izzy. Jackson Arthur Smith. Are you getting, Jackson, does somebody always have to come in here and put you on blast, Jackson? Now, Lola and Izzy, Jackson. You're good? My atheist person. Yes. Precious Shanira. She's an empath too. Yes. Because we feel those energies. I can't go to these chats and these things. I went to a couple yesterday and I'm like, okay, I can't associate with this anymore. I have to go. I cannot. I don't want that negative energy in my spirit. And maybe it's under the guise of them not really being negative or being helpful, but they're not helpful. They're bullying. And there's so much adult bullying here. And I'm not going to stand for that. I'm not. I don't condone that at all. I do not condone bullying, and especially for kids. But when it comes to adults, I'm a grown you-know-what woman, and I dare somebody to come over here and try to bully Lexi. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. So I don't go to those places. Yeah, you will not see me in those chats. Yeah, you will not see Lexi, and you'll know why. Because you will not see me. Hashtag, you know what? You will not see me over there. That's all I got to say on that. I think it started off being a good thing, but then it turned into something negative, and I just don't like it. I can't stand the people that are doing it. I can't. I don't even know those people, but I don't like their energy. I just don't like their energy. You're good. I make you happy. Your English is weak. Your English is perfect, atheist person. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. Yes, FIFO. Yes, I love you so much. Yes, I love to change somebody, turn their frown upside down to a smile. Yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, that it is. And some people may think, oh, well, she's corny or whatever. No, I'm in the autumn of my life. I'm 61 years young. I'm not trying to be negative, and I'm not trying to bully anybody. I'm trying to live my life to the best of my ability in this sexagenarian era that I'm in right now. I am embracing this, and I just love my life. I love my life. And being positive is what it's about. Being grateful and positive is what it's about. The attitude of gratitude. That's what it's about for me, always, always, always. Hi there, Saima Siddiqui. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? How are you doing? I know, Tip, you can't stand those channels. I know, it's just negative, and we don't need it. We don't need it. We start our days good. You start your day good with your positive, you know, when you're going to work and everything. That's what we want. We want to be positive and uplift people, not negative. And your videos are always so nice. And I just love that. You know, we want to be nice and let people know who we are and be authentic. right? What you see here is what you get. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. I don't bite my tongue. I'm not going to. I'm not going to censor myself. I'm trying to behave when I'm here. I do, because we have people of all ages here, and I'm okay with that. My daughter said, Mommy, your page needs to be a page of inclusivity. And I said, okay, honey. And she's 27, so I listened to her and I take the advice and I says, yeah. And she's like, Mommy, you're so positive all the time. You're doing such good things. And I appreciate that. And that's why my channel is dedicated to my daughter. That's why I always have her pinned here for everybody to please sub to her. She's working 10 to 12-hour days now. She's been off of YouTube for a couple of months and she really wants to get back here soon. Her year anniversary is January 1st. And I just want her to come back and do the damn thing. And so I dedicate this to her. And everything I do here is about my daughter and about helping her to get to where she needs to be here. And then maybe Lexi will sprinkle out a little bit. I'll sprinkle out a little bit and leave it to her, you know. But it's all about the positivity here. And that's what I'm about. That's what I came here about in the beginning, about talking about my life and my sexagenarian era. And what it's like for me to be in my 60s and all the things that I've experienced and all the knowledge that I have now from my education, but from real life, I'm not here trying to be fake and phony. There's nothing fake or phony about Lexi at all. Nothing. And I can't get with that. And there are so many people here under that guise, and I can't get with that. Lexi can't get with that. I love you so much, Azan, my nephew. Light of Wisdom, I love you. And please subscribe to Light of Wisdom podcast. I am one of their hosts there. Azan and I have a series coming up soon. And it's a nice, positive place. And you learn so many things about so many different people. And they're sharing so much positive information and things that we need to know. So please subscribe and connect with Light of Wisdom. Please do that. Please do that. Hey, Dr. B. Ham, how are you doing? It's so good to see you, my love. It is so good to see you. Precious says, I'm ready to eat. Me too. Me too. I'm having fried chicken for lunch when I get off of here. I'm having fried chicken today. Okay, Tiff, my boo. I know you're working. I know you're working. I'm doing so good, Dr. B. Ham. How are you doing? How is your Thankful Thriving Thursday today, my friend? Yes, FIFO, I will be here tomorrow. I love you so much. And give Gijo a big hug from me. And if you see Bella at school, please tell Bella that I love her and I'm going to send her a message. I wrote myself a note. So please tell Bella for me, okay? And tell Siga that I said hello. Tell my girls I say hey. That Auntie Lexi said hey. Auntie Lexi say hey. Yes, he does. Tina, my Tina W, my love. He has such wonderful light inside him. He does shine so bright. Azan is amazing. And I want to keep him that way. You know, that's why I steer him away from certain things here. Like, you don't need certain things here. But yes, I just, you know, I love Azan so much. And my first meeting of Azan, you know, I knew that he would be in my life forever. I knew that. Yeah, I knew that. See you later, FIFO. Love you plenty, FIFO and Gijo, my girls. I'll see you soon, honey. I love you so much. So, yes. Azan says, Auntie, I cannot tell you how much you mean to me. Being 25 and always ambitious, especially not earning a paycheck, yes, for 8 years. Your mind is always, yes, wondering, but you help keep me on track on the YouTube streets. And that's what I'm here to do, honey. You know, Lexi would never steer anybody here wrong, never. I never would. There's certain groups of people here and certain things here that are not for us. They're not for us. You know, we all here are about love and light and positivity, happiness, joy, unity, hope, all those things. And those other people, they're not about that life. And we don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that here. And I don't. And when you ask me something, any one of you can email me and ask me about anything if you don't want to ask it here. And I'm going to give it to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to do something to make you feel good and blow smoke up your butt. I'm going to tell you the honest truth of what my opinion and what I think. And we all have opinions. But Lexi's going to give you the truth and the real deal because I know what I'm talking about. I really do. I really do. So yes. So I will never, ever steer anyone wrong here. Never. I'm a mom. And that's first and foremost. First and foremost. I would never steer my daughter wrong. And I would never steer anybody wrong here. Whether you're young or older, you know, one of my adult friends or my younger friends here and soul family here. Never, never. I'm going to tell you like it is. Always, always. Journey. Yes, indeed, Tina. Definitely, definitely. I do protect him because I see certain things here and I don't like. And I always do. You know, Azan and I talk behind the scenes every single day, several times a day. And, you know, he cherishes and honors what I say. And that means the world to me. That means the world to me because I would never steer him wrong or anybody here wrong. Never. I would never do that. I wouldn't want somebody to do that to my daughter. And I would never do that. You know, never, ever. Thank you, Sarah. Jesus loves you too, honey. And I know Jesus loves me because the Bible told me so. Do you know that song? My grandma used to sing that to me, and she used to read me that. There was a little book like that when I was a little girl. Jesus loves me, yes, I know, 'cause the Bible tells me so. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for the hearts and the beautiful roses and everything. I love it, Sarah. I love it. I love it. Hello there, Persian Empire Charlie. Oh, my goodness. There's my friends. There's my beautiful friends. How are you doing? How you doing, honey? Ah, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. So your demo car seats. Journey, what about your demo car seats? I probably missed something. Your cast color might be, I want to say it's pink because I know your color is pink, right? Or is it purple? Purple. Matthew is pink and you're purple. So I think maybe it's purple or is it both? I would have to get pink, but I don't want that. But if I had to, it would be pink. I hope it's purple, Journey. Yes, little one to him belong. We are weak, but he is strong. Yes. Tina W. Tina's picking up what I'm putting down here. Yes, Persian, drop your link. Get in there. Get in there, Persian. Purple, yay! Purple, yes. How are you feeling though, Journey, my love? How are you feeling now that you have the cast on? How are you managing? How are you managing? So yes, I just love this live stream today. It's been absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right, let's do some steps. For anybody new here, earworm, I know you couldn't leave it. I know, Tina. That happens to me too, Tina. I know. Siri said, here's what I found. Tastic definition in the Cambridge Dictionary. It's extremely good. Extremely good. Oh, my God. Thank you, Siri. Thank you so much. Thank you, Siri. All right, everybody, let's do some steps. If you're new here, make sure you click like, subscribe to whomever you choose to here. We have 25 likes. Let's get it. Let's get it. But I'm doing steps, and I sit here and I do my steps most days. No problem. Siri said no problem. Thank you, Cortana. And I move my arms, and I'm moving my feet. My feet are marching up and down, up and down. Yes, Persian is from Canada. So is Light of Wisdom. So is Light of Wisdom, Persian. Please subscribe to Light of Wisdom podcast. I'm a host there, and I think you would love what you see. We have interviews from a lot of our YouTube family here. So yes, please subscribe. And they interviewed me as well, but I'm also a host. 26 like. Thank you, my Persian boo. My love. My love. So, yes. Fellow Canadians. Fellow Canadians. Fellow Canadians. So, Tina, what's up today with the chickens, my love? What's up with the girls? What's up with the girls? You had the surgery this morning, so you're still a little bit tired. Of course, Journey. Get your rest, honey. You need to get your rest. While you're there, you need to rest. You need to rest. And do what the doctors tell you. You want to drive again? Do what they tell you. And stop being stubborn and not doing your PT and all those things. Do what they tell you, Journey, so you can get out and do what you got to do. Still wish Canada was part of the USA, but you'll keep that in your dreams, only in the perfect world. Yes, well, Canada needs to stay where they are, and Canada can't be just one state. Don't even get me started on that. Don't even get me started on that whole ridiculous topic. And we are all North America. You are North America, we are North America, we're all America. We're all part of the Americas. We're part of the Americas. 3 are your youngest laying right now. Yes, one more. And they'll be moved with the big kids. Ah! That's so exciting, Tina. That's so exciting. God, I have to come to Virginia so I could see all of this. I'll have to wear a hazmat suit because I'm allergic to feathers. But I need to see the chickens. I need to see this. I need to see the girls. Ah, right. Right, Persian. And that's all we're going to say on that subject because I can't even stand that name. I won't even mention that man's name. I will not mention it. We don't talk about that here, Persian. No. None of that here. This is a positive, lovely space. Positive, lovely space. Oh, my goodness. Yes, isn't that awesome, Azan? Yeah, Tina has her chickens and they lay all pretty colored eggs and everything. It's amazing. It's just amazing. Nature is amazing. How that happens is amazing. And with the prices of eggs, I love it. That Tina has her own eggs there and her beautiful girls. Her beautiful girls. Yes, Persian. I know you got it. I know you got it. I know you feel what I'm putting down. I know you're picking up what I'm putting down, Persian. Keshandra. Oh, how to make chicken. Yes, how to make chicken within the next few weeks. Oh. Tina, are you wanting to, or, you know, is that the whole purpose for you to do? I know I watch a family on YouTube and they have chickens and ducks. They have chickens and ducks, and they have cows. So they have their own, they get their own milk, their own cow's milk. And the cows, 2 of the cows both had babies. And they're raising those babies for later to make cows, so to speak. And they do make chickens. And they've showed us that. Not everything, but they've showed us that they've learned how to do that and everything. And that's the whole purpose. To feed their family. They're a family of, I think, 11 kids. So, yeah. Yes, you need to. Over half your... Okay, supposed to be 10 to 1. Gotcha. Okay. I see. I didn't even know that. I don't know anything about that. I told Zoe, we ever get a house with a lot of land, I would love to have some chickens, you know, and that. But, yeah, I don't know how I would do that because I'm allergic. How would I even do it? So, yeah, but I would love that. No, oh, Persian, no. Persian, I am in, Light of Wisdom is in Canada. Light of Wisdom lives in Ontario, right? London, lives in London. And I live in North Carolina, in the USA. North Carolina. So, yes. How are you doing, Keshandra, my boo? Yes, in Ontario. So, yes, what part are you in, Persian? What part of Canada are you in, if you don't mind me asking? The great real London. Ah! Azan, that is not the real London. Although Azan does have a British accent at times. At times. Azan has family in the real London, though. In the real UK. Lily, happy birthday, my darling. Happy birthday. Did you see I sent you a happy birthday wish? Happy birthday, Lily, my darling. I hope you had a happy birthday, my love. I hope you had a very happy birthday, honey. Vancouver. That's right. Amaris is. There's the 18 Persian. It's Azan, who is Light of Wisdom, and Amaris, and Alexis. We're the 18, and Amaris is in Vancouver. I would love to go to Vancouver. My daughter wants to move to California. So if that ever happens, and we move to LA, she wants to move to LA in particular. I don't know if I want to move to LA in particular, but I would love to move to California. And yeah. I'll have to come up to Vancouver and see you. I got to come up to Vancouver and give you a hug. Or you could come down to LA and we can meet in the middle. Hi, Rose. How are you doing, Rose? Welcome, Rose. Welcome. Yes, Amaris lives in BC. British Columbia. You know, Azan, until you just said that, I never put that together, that Vancouver is British Columbia. I don't know why I thought British Columbia was on the other end. Yes, no wonder. That's why the Duchess and the Duke of whatever, Harry and Meghan, that's why they lived out that way. Yeah, because they're close to California. Now they're in California. Yes. You know, I'm learning things every day. I'm doing wonderful, Rose, my darling. So happy to see you. So good to see you, Rose. Persian subscribe to you, Tina, my love. Yes, Vancouver is beautiful. Yes, 3 hours behind. So, Persian, are you on like LA time? West Coast time? So it is 9:22 a.m. by you now, Persian. Thank you, Persian, my love. Yes, 9:22. Well, thank you for spending the morning with us, Persian. I'm so glad you came today. I'm so happy to see you. I love it when I meet new friends and they come and say hi. I just love it. I love it. There's my guy. There is the man of the hour. My friend, my dear friend. My dear friend, Rai. Hello, Rai. Hi, honey. How are you, honey? I am Rose. I'm from the Bronx. I'm a BX girl from the Bronx, New York. But I grew up in the Virgin Islands on St. Croix. I lived there from the age of 6 till I was in my 30s. And then I moved back to the States. I was living in the States in between there for a little bit. I grew up in Chicago. I've grown up all over the world. But now I live in North Carolina. Happy, thankful, thriving Thursday, my Ryan boo. Ryan, you know I love you. I'm so glad you're good today. I love you, and I'm grateful for you. You know, I'm so grateful for you. And I told somebody this morning, you know, how that we have evolved because we didn't know each other. And then you came, you know, and you were very, you know, Milner. And now it's like Lexi, and I love that. And you know that I love you. And I loved the message that you put out this morning, that short that you put out this morning, because you know that's what Lexi's all about, right? It's about none of that BS and none of that negative energy and none of that adult bullying. So Ryan, I love you. And I love that. And this is where we are because Lexi doesn't stand for any of that crap. So yes. And I love you. I told somebody this morning that, you know, when you and I were on the panel with BD and you said, you know, how much that you really loved it here, and that really touched me. It really did. It really did. You know, it really did. And I love it when good people can come together. I really do, because I don't like the things that are happening on this platform. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the adult bullying. I don't stand for that crap. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I'm so glad that you have gotten away from those people and you're doing your own thing now and going to different places and being with different people. And I love that. And I'm so grateful, you know, that you like it here. I really am. I really am, because I don't like that. I just don't. I can't stand that. I just can't. I don't like the negativity that's going on this platform. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. At all. I don't like it. Humble and kind. Yes. I know, Ryan. You know, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. You know, I don't like when people do nasty things. I just don't. And it makes me, the tears are because it makes me mad. You know, it just makes me mad. And I don't think anybody should be mistreated here. We should all be treated with kindness and love. All of us. All of us. All of us. So, yeah. I don't like it. So, yeah. So, yes. Yes, it was a good message, and we are so proud of you. Now you got Lexi crying on the internet, Ryan. Look what you did, Ryan. Ah, ah. Oh, my goodness. Look what you did, Ryan. Ah, oh, my goodness. So, yes. You know, these are not sad tears, by the way, of any means. It's just, I'm emotional, and it makes me emotional. You know, it just makes me emotional. It just does. It just makes me emotional. Ryan! It just makes me emotional, but I just want you to know, honey, that I love you, and I see you, and I'm so proud of you, and, you know, I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm very grateful, very grateful. So, yes. Person, your nephew's name is Ryan, so must be a beautiful person. Must be. Must be. So, yes, yes. The waterworks are always happening over here. You know it. You know it. I love you, honey. I love you, Ryan. I really do. I hope you know that I mean it. This is no phony nothing. I'm not blowing smoke up your butt. None of the above. None of the above. You know, I appreciate you. I really do. I really do. And I just want you to know, I'm with you. That's it. You know, I'm with you. I get what I'm picking up what you're putting down, because my sentiments exactly. And I hope you saw my comment. I freaking love that. Yes, I do, because I say it every day here. Not about that life. Not about those screens and darkness and hashtag bull crap. All of that. Not about that life. So yes, I love that. I love it. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Rose. This was for my birthday, but it has special meaning to me, because the butterfly is all about new beginnings, all about new beginnings. And this butterfly right here in particular is my mother. My mother passed away 4 years ago, and she said that she was coming back as a butterfly. So that's my mommy. That's my mommy. So yeah, yeah. So thank you. And pink is my favorite color. And you see that light coming through there? You see that light? That's my mother and my spirit and guides, my angels and saints, my beautiful ancestors. They are gang, gang, gang right here with me always, always. And whenever that comes through really bright, that's them confirming what I'm saying. Confirmation. Confirmation. Alaskan has a huge announcement. Huge announcement. A trip to Disney World in January. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. So, yes. Yes. I know you cried enough last week. Yeah, oh, yes. Of course. Of course, honey, because of your cousin. Of course. Well, you know. I know you are, honey. I know you're preparing yourself. I know. And you know I'm sending you so much love, because, you know, Lexi has been there. And so I know what you're dealing with. I lost my cousin a couple years ago, my cousin Poppy. His name was Will. And, you know, that was very hard for me. That was very hard for me. And so I understand. You know, I totally understand. I totally do. So, yes. And you don't have to cry. You know, I'm always crying on this internet. I'm always crying here. I'm always crying. But they're happy tears, you know, because I'm proud of Ryan and what he's saying, and those are my sentiments exactly. I just haven't put that all out here on the YouTube. It's just when I say it in my live streams every day, and if you read between the lines, you know what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about, and I don't have to go any further than that. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, yes, Alaskan is sorry. So sorry for your loss. So, yes, Ryan. Check, 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 check. Yes. You know, so, yeah. And so what's on your agenda today, Ryan? We're getting close. We're getting close. Getting close. You know, I have to plan a special trip. My daughter has not been back to Phoenix since she was 4. That's where she was born. And I'm planning a special trip so I could come there and I could hug you and I could hug BD and then I could just be on my way. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. I got to come out and spend time with my boys. Spend time with my boys. So, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, we love you so much. So much. So, yeah. Everybody is saying sorry to Ryan for his loss. Am I missing something? What loss? Did I miss something in the chat? Because Pretty had a loss. She lost her cousin. And I was just talking about my mom and my cousin. Did we have another loss here? Because if you did, I'm so sorry about that because I missed something in the chat, apparently. Who's doing steps with me? Usually my primo is here, PMC, and he usually does steps with me. So who's doing steps with Lexi right now? Who's doing them? Who's doing them? Yesterday I had over 10,000 steps. But fun fact, you know that 10,000 steps is not really the thing, right? You know, we're told that, oh, you need 10,000 steps a day, and that's not the thing. That was an advertising gimmick in, I think it was in Japan or whomever, because they were trying to sell pedometers way back in the day. And so they're like, you can get 10,000 steps because the pedometer went up to 10,000. So to get people to get the pedometer, that's not normal. According to the medical world, and I saw this on the news, I didn't make this up. I saw it yesterday on Good Morning America, which I watch every morning. You need at least 4,000 steps a day. But I always do more than that. But you need like 4,000 steps a day to just keep yourself moving, keep you healthy, keep your blood flowing. Hi, Zaria. How are you doing, honey? So nice to see you. Zaria, honey, and what if I do not remember you? What is going to happen if I don't? I do remember you. I gave you a blue jacket. I know that you've been here before, and I know that I haven't seen you in a minute. So, of course, I remember you, Zaria, but what if I don't? What if I don't? Are you going to still be okay if I don't? I think you are. I think you are, Zaria. That's the first question everybody always has. Do you remember me? What if I don't? What does it matter? That's what I always say back. Doesn't matter if I remember you. I love you and you're here. And I appreciate you. So, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, you're on your bike. Yes, that counts, Azan. That counts. That counts. Come on. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Come on, let's get it, Azan. Let's get it. Let's get it, Azan. Come on. And you know, the new thing now is the Japanese walking, right? So you do 3 minutes of intense stepping and intense walking. 3 minutes. And then you do 3 3 minutes of slow walking. So you get your heartbeat up, then you slow it down, then you get it up, then you slow it down. It's kind of like a high intensity workout. So yeah. How are you doing today, Zaria, my love? How are you doing? So yeah. So, you know, I'm always emotional on these YouTube streets. I wouldn't have doubted if somebody has made, I've heard that somebody made a hate video about Lexi. Some little kid told me. And I'm like, who is that? I don't even know the person. Of course, they got banned from the channel, of course. So they couldn't share it with me. So I don't even know who it is. And I'm like, who would make a hate video about Lexi? It's so funny to me. It is so funny to me. I'm like, what did I do? Pretty says, oh, I know what you're talking about. I tell you all the time, I see things, but I just stay quiet. Yes, not because I'm scared, but I don't got time for that foolishness. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's right. Yes, and the only way that they are going to know, right, is just by you pushing forward and doing you and only you and not tolerating the BS. 100,000%, my niecey. 100,000%. Ain't nobody got time for that mess at all. No, you don't want to get sucked into that, Azan, at all. That's why I tell you to listen to your auntie, because I will never steer you wrong, honey. Never. I never will. Prima! How are you, my love? How are you doing? Buenas tardes, mi amor, mi primo. Yes, exactly, pretty. Don't want to get sucked into the BS. Doing all good. How's wifey? How the fur babies? How's everybody doing over there? Has Yappy arrived yet? Primo says he's doing all good. And how are you doing, pretty? And Light of Wisdom, salute. Okay, no Yappy yet. You know, I'm excited for Yappy to see her sister Yappy. I'm excited to see her Puerto Rican sister, her Boricua. I'm excited. I'm glad everybody's good, Prima. I'm so glad, honey. I'm so glad. Oh, I have something to talk to you about. We'll talk later. Got something to talk to you about. So, yes, Pretty says hello, my friend, PMC. Yes, PMC says he hopes everybody's on. Mira, where have you been, Mira? Yeah, no, nothing bad or anything. Just something I want to run past you. And see if you like that idea or not. Yeah. It's nothing, yeah. Nothing serious, nothing like that. Yeah. But just something we could talk about offline. We don't need to talk about it here. But nothing serious and nothing about anybody or anything like that. Nothing like that. Just something that popped up in my mind this morning. I'm like, I need to ask Primo about that. So yeah. So yeah, how's your day going, honey? What's for lunch today? You know, Prima needs to know, what is the food menu? That's all I'm concerned about. And what is your favorite piece of furniture, Primo? So there you have it. That's our question of the day. YouTube said, do you want to ask a question? What's your favorite piece of furniture? I said, okay, let's ask it. My favorite piece of furniture, I had two, my recliner and my bed. My favorite pieces of furniture in the whole house. Ah, oh my goodness. Azan, Light of Wisdom says, I'm doing amazing. Got all of you amazing people in my life. Yes, being protected and guided by your people. Exactly. Exactly. Love to all from Azan. It's going good today. Empanadas, tostones, and maduros. Get out of here. I'll take 5 of everything. Send it over. What kind of empanadas? Picadillo or some other kind? You know, my favorite are bacalao. That's my favorite. But I love picadillo. I make both. I make both of those. Yes, your recliner. Me too. Yay! Me too. Me too. Yes. Me too, primo. My recliner and my bed, because I have, my bed is an adjustable bed, so I love it. I love it. Yes, 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 yes. Indeed, indeed. So yes, primo, you've already missed the crying. I had 2 crying jags already on the live stream today. You may have seen it, you may have not. The crying jags. Not sad things, but just emotional. I've been emotional on this Thankful Thriving Thursday. Emotional. You know your prima is very emotional. I really am. Yes, yes, primo. Fruit empanadas mixed with apples. Oh, it's like that, primo. It's like that. It's like that. First, we have the acapulcos that you so, really just forgot to mention. Now we're having guava. Really? That's how you going to do me? That's how you going to do your prima? That's how you going to do me? I love guava and I love coconut. That's my favorite. Coconut and guava. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Dark. Hey, Dark Horse. Good morning, my love. How are you today, honey? How are you doing, Dark Horse, my love? How are you doing? Dark Horse, the question of the day, what's your favorite piece of furniture where you live? What's your favorite piece of furniture? Any piece of furniture in your home, what is your favorite piece of furniture? Whether it be something you sit on, you ride on, you lay on, whatever. What's your favorite piece of furniture? I'm doing amazing. I'm doing amazing too. On this Thankful Thriving Thursday, my Dark Horse boo. Yes, I love those. I love them. Yeah, I love guava and I love coconut primo. Those are my faves. If I have that kind, if I have a sweet one, that's my kind. And tarts. We call it tarts, of course, but they are empanadas. I like them in the little pie form and I like them in the empanada form as well. So yes. Okay, Dark says my favorite piece of furniture. Your bed, yay! That's mine too. That's one of mine too. Yay! Because it's autumn time of year, prima. Many places, yes, are selling the dessert empanadas. Oh, dulce de leche. Oh, that's my favorite too, primo. Chocolate and even pumpkin pie. I don't want nothing with... No. Growing up, I used to make pumpkin pies because my family loved them. I'm a sweet potato pie girl, always will be, to the end of time. I don't want nobody's pumpkin, nothing. I don't want no PSL, pumpkin spice latte. Well, I don't drink coffee anyway, so I will never have that. Now, I will eat a piece of pumpkin bread or a muffin or something like that. Maybe, once a year, they have the pumpkin donuts and that kind. I don't mind that. But all this pumpkin everything, now there's pumpkin spice toothpaste and stuff. It's overboard. I don't like the pumpkin. No pumpkin. Pretty says, no. Oh, let me get back to Pretty. Pretty says, I'm sorry, PMC, I'm doing good. Just give me some lunch and somewhat cleaning up and trying to, yes, leave up. Oh, that's right, because she's got to work tonight. She has to work tonight. Yes, yes, yes. She's got to work. Yes, Primo says that under child. Dark says chocolate pie sheet. Now, you know what I love? Dark and Primo, silk, chocolate silk. I know Primo made one of those. Chocolate silk pie, my favorite. My favorite of the chocolates like that. I love chocolate mousse too, but chocolate silk, oh, yes. My cousin makes one of the best chocolate silks. She does, and I love it. I love it. I understand that Pretty Primo says, no need to apologize. Yes, life is very demanding for everything we have to endure and what occurs on a daily basis. Of course. Yes, do not apologize for handling your life. Of course not. We cannot. Like Primo says, you need to disconnect and take a break from here, right? We don't have to be everything to everybody and do everything on this internet. And because we all understand, we all have lives. We all have lives, and we understand that. Yes, do not apologize for handling your business, Primo said. Hey, Jay. Hey, stay straight, Jay. My love. My love. Chocolate pie is fire. It is, Dark. It is. Primo says, lemon poppy seed with the frosting. Yes, I'll take 2. I like blueberries. You know what I love the best? On St. Croix, Primo, there was a deli on Strand Street. And that deli on Strand Street, way back in the day, it's no longer there. They used to make carrot muffins, like the carrot cake. Primo, that was the best thing I ever had in my entire life. The best I ever had in my entire life. I love those, but I love a lemon poppy seed. Yes, please. It has to have icing. Yes. And I love a blueberry. I love a blueberry muffin, but a good blueberry, a really good blueberry muffin. A really good one. I know, Dark. Pumpkin spice toothpaste. Ew. Yeah, ew is right. Pumpkin spice, anything for me. Ew. Rachel is back. Rachel, you know I was on your live stream last night. I did click like, but you had no comments. So you got to figure that out. And sometimes it's a glitch from YouTube, but sometimes it's because you're new and they're not going to give you comments yet. They're just going to let you go live. So there were no comments. And I know you didn't disable them because you were asking, who was that on the live with you yesterday? Was that Winston? Or was that somebody else on the live with you yesterday, Rach? Because I know you were asking and I couldn't say anything to you. And I didn't have time to message you otherwise to tell you. But yeah, there were no comments. Comments were disabled. Just so you know, but I was there. I was there. That's okay, Rachel, honey. You come when you can, baby. You come when you can. Yes, Dark says, if someone pranked me with some pumpkin spice toothpaste, you would honestly crash out. Dark Horse, don't I know it? If somebody did that with me, I don't mean any harm to anybody here, and we're not about violence, but I think I'd have to punch him in the throat. And you know, Lexi would not do that. I'm not about that life, but that's what I would be thinking. Okay, Rachel's favorite. Hi, stay straight. I'm doing amazing. How are you, Jay, my love? How are you doing, Jay, my love? And how is your brother doing? Okay, Rachel says, my favorite piece of furniture is the oven because you like to bake. I love that. Nobody has said oven yet. I love that one, Rachel. I love that one. Primo says, I had somebody say to me before years back in my chat, asked me why I am so considerate of others. And I said, because that's what caring humans do. Any other questions? And got no response. Thank you. Any other questions? And this is what I'm always talking about, Primo. And there are so many channels here that are not. And they're so dark and negative. But they're under the guise of, we're helping build community. And we're helping make friends. Hashtag, you know what I'm not going to say. And it's like, yeah, no, you're not. You're about bullying. And that's not where it's at. Anybody new comes into the channel, they're searching. And if this person doesn't have enough subscribers, they can't come up on the panel. And we don't want this and we don't want that. Oh, my God, get over yourself. So, yes, Primo, 100,000%. Because when you ask the question back, of course they have nothing to say. They don't. Right? Like when I just asked, do you remember me? What if I freaking don't? Does it matter? Does it really matter? I never get a response when I say that. When I say, does it matter? I never get a response back. Right? Yes. Oh, my goodness. Just ridiculous. Rachel is saying hi to everybody, and Primo says hi to Rachel. And Pretty says, good afternoon to Dark and Rachel. Rachel said, how's everyone doing? Hopefully we have a blessed day. Everyone has a blessed day and amazing. Keep your head up and believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Yes, yes. That's what we're all about here. Yes, Lexi, boo-boo. Where was you? Okay, because I never heard Winston's voice. So I'm like, is that Winnie? Is that my Winnie? But of course I couldn't say hi because there was no comments. So let Winston know that I was one of the people there and I did like. And I was there. I was there, honey. I was there. Oh, Jay, oh, your ankle. Oh, no, Jay. Are you in the hospital, honey? Is everything okay? Did you have to put a cast or anything on it? Do you have just a really bad sprain? What's going on? Tell me. Prima, I bet during your small days you had an easy bed. I did, Prima. I did. You know what I had, Primo? It was actually different. Back in the day they had an easy bake grill. I had the grill. I made hamburgers, real hamburgers. Yeah, I had the grill. My cousin had the oven and I had the grill. So the oven, we would bake the little cakes, but in the grill, my mother, because I was a cook, I started cooking at 5 because my dad was a chef. So I've been cooking since I was 5 and actually cooking, really cooking on a stove, really cooking. That was my passion. And I made hamburgers in my Easy Bake. Yeah, in my grill. It was called the Easy Bake, the Easy Grill or something, but it was a part of the Easy Bake Oven. They don't make that anymore, though, of course. I wonder if they still make an Easy Bake Oven. I don't think they even have that anymore for kids, and I loved that. I loved all of that so much. I wonder if they do. We got to check on that, Primo. We got to check on that. Yes. Rachel said, Pretty says she's very blessed this afternoon, Rachel. Hey, you're planting a pineapple. My girlfriend on St. Croix, my bestie, Sandra. I know she's not here, but my bestie, she's working right now. She has a pineapple. She planted a pineapple tree, and she got this beautiful pineapple. She sent me a picture of it. Yes, Rachel. It takes a long time for the pineapple to grow. Primo, do you grow any pineapple, Primo? At your homestead? Pretty says, I'm a sweet potato pie queen. Yes, too. I love sweet potato pie. I didn't start loving them until 2 years ago. Well, Pretty, I've loved sweet potato pie since I was like 2 years old. My grandmother used to make the best sweet potato pies. My mama, my dad's mom. But when she would have sweet potatoes at dinner on Thanksgiving, I'm like, no, I'm not eating that. And she's like, but baby, it's the same thing as the pie. I'm like, no, I'm not. And I'm not eating that. I only want the pie. I'm not eating sweet potatoes, but I love them now, of course. I would not eat that, but give me the pie, yes. Primo says, some people take this grind super seriously, and that's unhealthy. 100,000%. Man, I'm not saying you shouldn't be ambitious, but damn, don't let this consume you. That's all I'm saying. 100,000%, Primo. 100,000%. But those people, Primo, they don't have anything in their life, and they don't have anything positive. And they're under the guise that this is that, and it's not. So those people have a totally different mindset, Primo. Totally different mindset. Totally. Mama's making jambalaya. Oh, what time is dinner? What time is dinner, Dark? What time? What time is dinner? I'll be there. I'll get on my Concorde and be there in 15 minutes. What time is it? What time is dinner? Primo, remember the Concorde? I know that's before your time, but I know you've heard of the Concorde. Primo says, mi madre's favorite dessert, strawberry shortcake. My mother's favorite was creme brulee, baby. Creme brulee all day. Creme brulee, and that's one of my faves too. My favorite is creme brulee. Always creme brulee. I love creme brulee. And last week, my daughter bought us some dessert from this local place here. And the best thing that they have is they have a brown butter toffee cookie. It is absolutely out of this world, this cookie. But she bought us, they didn't have the cookies. So she ordered me a piece of, I said, well, what else do they have? And she listed all the things. I said, all right. They had a creme brulee cheesecake. Nah, I didn't like it at all. I did not like it at all. First of all, creme brulee needs to be, you need to crack it on top. And it didn't have any of that. So yeah, it was not for me. It was not for me. Rachel says, I'm trying to figure out how to add him and the chat together because I'm doing adult only. Yes, and I'm trying to do little kids. Little kids. Yes, no little children. Well, you can put on your channel. I think that you could go into YouTube and do that. You can go in to do that. I think go into YouTube Studio maybe. You could restrict it when you're going in there. You go to advanced settings. You could put in, of course, that it's only for 18 years old. That doesn't matter. But if you put that on your videos, you're not going to get any of that. It's going to block that. The only thing is you won't get the push. It's going to keep your videos from going to certain places. But you can do that, Rachel. So just research in YouTube Studio. You can do that there. Or you could put up that they have to be subscribed to you for a day, a second, a day, 30 days. I went in somebody's live stream and she's like, you can't comment on my live stream until you've been here for 21 days. So yes, you could do that too. And then that perturbs, that disrupts any of that. Then they won't even come, they won't even think. So yeah, you could do all of that in YouTube Studio. Look it up, honey. Look it up. You can do it. Look on YouTube University. Go on YouTube and ask the question and you'll find a video on how to do everything you want to do. Everything you want to do. So yes. Yes, pretty pumpkin spice toothpaste. Isn't it? It's gross. But they have it. They have it. Toys had so much more substance back then, Primo. So much more substance. Okay, Dark, my love. You don't grow the, okay, your aunt does. Okay, Primo. I love that, Primo. Okay, straight. Jay is at home, but you have a medical boot and you cannot walk. Oh my goodness, and you can't dance. I know, honey, but you can't be mad at yourself. Stuff happens. Don't be mad at yourself, honey. Stuff happens, and sometimes stuff happens for a reason. And so that's how you have to think about it. And you're going to heal soon, and then you'll be good as new and back to dancing. Pretty says, but now I understand why a whole lot of people say they're getting sick and tired of pumpkin. This pumpkin that, because yes, pumpkin this and pumpkin that, because people are just taking it too far with the whole pumpkin thing. They are. Oh my goodness, they are. Primo says, yeah. Your tia has, ooh, the ananias. Yes, yes, Primo. I do. The red pineapples. I love that. And el ojo. Ah, I love that. Have you ever had one of those from her yet, Primo? I want to know if they're really sweet, if hers are really sweet and everything. Yes, I love those. And if you try to buy any of that here, it costs an arm and 10 legs. The Cheesecake Factory. I do like the Cheesecake Factory, Primo. I do. I don't like all the whipped cream and stuff. I could do without that. And there are a couple ones there that I like. The Cheesecake Factory just has so much going on, but I do love their stuff. And when I go there, there's only 2 things that I get there, besides whatever cheesecake I'm interested in at the time. Of course, I only want a filet mignon, and with the veggie. That's what I want when I go there. That's what I eat. Or I get the miso salmon. That's my favorite thing. That's what I get, but I want the sauce on the side. I do love the appetizers, but I love the calamari. You know, that's my favorite thing. I know that's not your thing, but that's my favorite thing. And I only get a couple of things there because that menu is just too much. It's too much stuff. It's too much. But I do like the Cheesecake Factory. Zoe loves it too. She loves it. And we eat it we've had eaten it quite often. We haven't had it in the last year though. It's been about a year since we've had it, I think. So yeah, but that used to be a place that Zoe and I would go. When she had her very first drink at 21, it was at the Cheesecake Factory. I have a video about it. I need to post it in a short. I'm going to see if I can find it and post it to a short. Yeah. Okay, Hunter. Oh my goodness. What happened, my love? What happened? Ah, you went to Crumble Cookie on Tuesday for the first time. You got the Dubai chocolate brownie. I do not like Crumble Cookie at all. Can't stand it. To me, it's over everything. All the cookies taste the same. The only thing is that the flavor is whatever topping they put on it. And to me, yeah, no. It's a little bit overhyped. Yeah, I don't like Crumble Cookie at all. Yeah, I had it once. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not for me. My daughter liked it. I do not. Yeah. Okay, Maya Zahn, I love you so much. I love you so much. Ah! Good luck, honey. You got it. You got it. You got it. I'm rooting you on. I can't wait to hear about it later. Don't be nervous. You got this. You got this. Just be you. You got it. Yes. Okay. Okay. Ah! Okay, Prima. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see. I think it popped up for me here. I can't wait to see. Yes, you have tried them. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Primo, that is so good. What other things does Auntie have? Does Titi have on her place at her homestead? Yes, your dance coach said, she said you're overworking yourself. Yes, Jay, take it from Auntie Lexi. I had 2 falls, one the week and a day, this week to the day before my 61st birthday, I fell. I had to call the paramedics to come and get me because I couldn't get up. Then I had another fall right after that. Pretty knows she witnessed that because we were talking. And that was for me to slow down, slow down, slow down. And I had to. You have to take it easy. There are lessons and things when they happen to us. There are lessons. And I always listen to my body and what it's trying to tell me. So yes, you just got to take your time, honey. You got to take your time. Yes, yes. Primo said, take it easy. Azan, honey. So yes. I know, honey. I know. Okay. Someone ran into you. Oh, Jay. I'm sending you so much love. You're going to get better soon, honey. It's going to heal. It's going to heal. It will. You're young and it's going to heal. I promise you that. Oh, I know, Hunter. What? You don't know. You don't know. You woke up and it said you were banned. I don't know. There's a lot going on YouTube. Just be careful with what you're posting, honey, okay? And who is there on your page. Be very careful. You have to be very careful. All right, Pretty says, why do y'all think that I have not been live and haven't been live streaming and haven't been doing shorts or anything? Yes, since your cousin passed, you got to take that time out for yourself, and you're busy working. Your body is just getting back to working and working overnight. You have to get used to that again. And you're a mommy with 5 beautiful children, and you have your dad there to take care of. Yes, we have to take time for ourselves. This place will be here. When we're not, this is going to still be going on. We have to take care of ourselves first and foremost. First and foremost. Yes, sending prayers your way. Sending prayers your way, Primo says. Yes. Yes, YouTube is still going to be here. 100%. Right. 100%. Right. Right. And your real supporters are going to be there. After having this platform for 14 years, I had 6 supporters, and they are still here and were there from the very beginning. They never left. And I wasn't doing anything from that day to this day. And the last thing I posted before I came back here on January 5th, 2025, was 4 years ago when my mommy passed. So yes, yes. You know, yeah. People are going to be, the genuine people who are really there for you, they're going to be here no matter what, because they care about you, and they care about what you're doing. Your authenticity, your vulnerability, all of that. Yeah, you have to chase that. You have to chase that. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Okay, Primo says, my aunt has pineapple cheese. Ooh, Platano. Yes. And remember, everybody, And this is a pet peeve of mine. When I'm here and I hear it, my daughter just gives me the eye because she knows I'm going to say something about it. It is spelled plantain. Plantain does not come from the mountain. It's plantain. It's plantain. And every time I hear somebody say plantain, oh, that just goes through me. It's plantain. Platano. Maduro. Plantain. It's not plantain. And when I hear people from Puerto Rico and from the islands say that, it goes through me. It makes me hot. It makes me hot. That's how it's spelled, but that's not how it's pronounced. Remember that. I know Primo's going to laugh at that. Remember that. That just goes, that's one of my pet peeves. It goes through me. It really does. Yes, she has red rocket plantains. Corn, coffee beans, and rice. Plátano. Yes. Not the plantain. I can't stand when people say that. And when you're a Boricua or from the islands and you say that, that just goes through me because I'm like, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Journey. Oh, yes, Journey. Oh, please do, honey. Please put Lexi. Put Lexi. Alexis. Because I love you. Put love Lexi. Love Lexi. Hashtag love Lexi. Yes, Journey, my boo, and your purple cast. My boo. Primo says, plantain is not how we say the word on this side at all. At all, Primo. And you get so many people saying that, it just drives me nuts. From home. How you going to be from Puerto Rico talking about plantain? Get out of here with that mess. I can't stand that. Whenever my daughter, she immediately knows that I'm going to like hit the roof when I hear that. She sits up, she goes, she goes, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, everybody. I got to go get my water. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, thank you for being patient. I had to get my water. Let's get Yappy back here. There she goes. There goes my girl. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. I knew I was forgetting my water earlier. Forgetting my water. Yeah, Primo, I've been talking too much. Running my mouth too much. And I forgot my water. And I usually keep a bottle of water here just in case. But my water is almost empty. So I'm like, I need my water. Why isn't it over here? So yeah, Primo, I'm fine, honey. I'm fine. Yes, the G is silent. It's not lasagna. Or you know what else? Salmon. It's not salmon. It's salmon. The L is silent. It's salmon. Laura! Hi, Laura, my love. So, yes. I know for another 3 to 4 weeks. Journey, you need the rest, honey. You need to heal. You have to heal. Because if you do that, Journey, you are going to mess up your foot. And you're 16. You want to heal. You're young and your ankle should heal like that. Just like Jay. Your ankle should heal. You know, you young ladies are young. But guess what? When you get to my age and you have these bone issues, it's not a good look. It's not. And you're going to pay for that. So you have to take your time. You have to take your time, Journey. Yes, Jay. Yes, I'm so, you know what, Jay? Yeah, I know you don't have it there, but you have to look up Sesame Street, and that teaches you how to say English things. Look up Sesame Street on YouTube, or go to Miss Rachel on YouTube, Miss Rachel, and you will learn so many things. Yes, do it, Jay. Yes. Primo's laughing at me. I know you need the racing journey. I know, baby, but you need to heal your bones. You need to heal your body. That was a lesson. You didn't just hear what I just said? Jay you got in an accident dancing and broke their ankle, and now they can't dance. I had 2 falls in the last 2 months. It's to teach us to slow down journey. You've got to slow down, honey. You can't. The racing is going to be there. Guess what? But you won't if you don't take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself, Journey. Listen to what I'm telling you. Yes, Duolingo is good too. Duolingo is good too, but sometimes Duolingo is annoying as all get out. So watch a show. It's easier. Watch a show. Watch Sesame Street. Watch a kiddie show. Sesame Street, or watch any show on TV. It teaches you English, anything. Just watch Lexi. You'll learn so much here. Hashtag listen to Lexi. So yes. Yes, you had an essay like that in 8th grade. Listing your 10 pet peeves, and one of them was a person. Oh my God, Primo. We are here. We are simpatico, Primo. I can't stand that. I can't stand somebody smacking, chewing gum loud. My aunt used to chew her gum and pop it. Oh my God, used to drive me insane. My mother knew I couldn't stand that. I could not, as a little kid, I could not stand that. I never did that. I don't smack when I chew. It is so unbecoming. I can't stand that. That's why I can't watch like mukbang. And when people eat their food and they scrape their teeth on the fork or the spoon, that's like your nails on a chalkboard. That goes through me. That goes through me. Not to group all Koreans, but the word lasagna is one of the hardest words. Yes, it's a hard one because you don't understand why the G is silent, because G is a G or a J or a G, and J is also a J. But in that word, we don't say lasagna. And the word, there's so many different words in there, and sag is one of the words, but we don't say it. We say lasagna. Lasagna, the G is silent. It shouldn't even be in there. Just like the word doubt. We say the word doubt, but there's a B in there, D-O-U-B-T, but we don't say doubt. We don't say doubt, it's doubt. Or when people talk, somebody here on YouTube yesterday, I went to their live stream, and this is somebody who thinks they are above it all, and the person says, looked in. Oh, they looked in. That's not how, it's looked. It's not looked in, it's not hooked in, it's looked. Looked. That kind of thing goes through me. But also, I'm an educator, and English was my thing. So that kind of thing goes through me. It goes through me. Get hooked on phonics, people. Get hooked on phonics. Oh my goodness. Hashtag race. Journey. Hashtag sit your butt down, Journey. Hashtag sit down, Journey. Oh my goodness. Jay, I'm so glad you've learned a lot here, honey. That makes me happy. Another one is someone hovering over you, right up on you. Oh, my primo, breathing down your neck. It's like, hello, can you give me my space, please? That's one of the things I loved about the pandemonium. You had to be 6 feet apart. Don't come up on me with that BS. Get away from me. Yes, primo. And then they look at you crazy. Right, and you're like, excuse me? Because at that point, I'm like, you could just come on in front of me because I don't need you breathing down my neck. Thank you. We are all going to the same place. Ay, 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 mamacita. I can't stand that, Primo. Primo, I think you and I have the same list. I think we have the same list, Primo. I know, Jay, you're like should and could. Yeah, because it looks like should. but it's not. It's should. The L is silent. Could. The L is silent. Would. The L is silent. And there's more. There's would, W-O-O-D, and there's would, W-O-U-D. They have the same sound, but totally different things and meanings. And there are so many words like that in the English language. So many words like that. Like there, they are, there, T-H-A-Y, apostrophe R, mean, R-E. That means they are doing something. There, T-H-E-R-E, is like over there. It's a place over there. And there, which means it belongs to you, is T-H-E-I-R. It's their shirt. It's their hat. It's their YouTube channel, T-H-E-I-R. And so many people don't get that right. They all sound the same, but they all have different meanings. And that's a pet peeve of mine too. It is. Oh my goodness. Okay, Rachel, my boo. Rachel, my boo, you're back. Oh, you called your old school for your certificate. Okay, so that's okay, honey. You can always get a diploma. You always can. It's never too late for that, my boo-boo. You got a certificate, and that's very good, and you should be proud of yourself. Don't ever put yourself down like that. Side note, favorite Sesame Street character for me always will be the Count. Ha, 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 ha. I wish Lawless was here. The Count. Yes, a big part of your childhood, Prima. I know. Well, you know my favorite. It's got to be Snuffleupagus. Snuffy. Snuffleupagus. And Oscar. Oscar don't take no stuff. Yes, Jay, I know. English can be very hard. Oh, good, Persian. You're still here. You're still here, honey. You're still here. English is your third language. I'm sure you're not bad at speaking it. It's just hard for some people. And don't ever say you're bad at speaking it. You just say it's a little difficult, but you got it. I know you all have it. Don't ever speak negative words over yourself. No. Lexi doesn't allow that. No. Some things are just a little difficult for us. That's it. But never bad. And nothing is bad and nothing is good. You know, we put a lot of labels on ourselves. Don't ever label yourself and never say the word just. I'm just. I know the song, I'm just a girl. But I'm not just anything. But I'm just a girl. You know, just is also negative connotation. Yeah, I am the best. The best at everything. Whether you believe it or not, I am. And that's not boasting. That's speaking positivity. Your older sister's, Cookie Monster. Cookie. Is Elmo. Elmo's so sweet. I loved, that's Elmo's world. And my favorite part of that was, of course, when he talked to Mr. Nudo. But my favorite was Elmo talks to a baby. I love that because I love the babies. That part of it, I would just watch Sesame Street for that as an adult. Because, my TV was always on PBS when Zoe was a girl. And when Zoe was a baby, I had it on that all night because I'd have to get up every 2 hours to feed her and everything. And it was on Sesame Street all night long. And so, yeah. And especially, my favorite way back in the day was the Electric Company. Y'all don't know nothing about that. With Morgan Freeman and Rita Moreno? Yes, please. The Electric Company. Hey, you guys. My favorite, my all-time favorite. I actually have the VHS set of the Electric Company. I love the Electric Company. Oh my goodness. So, yes. Oh, Rachel thanked you, Primo. Yes. Primo says, you're welcome, Rachel. De nada, my love, de nada. Not bad at speaking, just writing. Yeah, Persian. It can be hard. It can be difficult. It can. But that's like me. I am Puerto Rican. That's not my first language because my mother didn't grow up speaking it in the home. My grandfather was forbidden to speak it at home, and my titi. So when I was born as a baby, they always spoke to me in Spanish. always. And my 3 older uncles were fluent in Spanish because they grew up in they were born and raised in Puerto Rico, in Santurce. My mother and her other 2 next older brother, my mother and the baby brother, the last 3 kids, they were born and raised in New York, and my grandmother was not having it. So with the name Morales, we don't speak Spanish. And so I do, as a baby, I was very fluent because I understood everything my granddaddy and my titi were telling me. But now that's why Primo speaks to me in Spanish, and I have to get it back because I don't, it's hard for me. It's hard. And it comes back slowly, but I cannot write it. I cannot. And I could read it when I understand, but it's taking time for me to get it back. So I totally get that. I totally get that. So... yes, outside of YouTube, Primo's predominantly, he speaks Spanish. He lives in Puerto Rico. He speaks Spanish. When I was growing up in the Virgin Islands, my TV was Puerto Rican TV. We only had Puerto Rico stations. So we always watched Iris Chacon and Sábado Gigante and all the novellas. But my favorite novella of all time, Los Ricos También Lloran, my favorite of all time, will always be my fave, always be my fave. And I watch that so I can get that language back. And all of my friends would speak to me in Spanglish. And one of my aunts on St. Croix, she would always speak Spanish, and the kids would always speak to me in Spanish, and then I would respond in English. I knew what they were saying, right? But now I'm out of that world because I don't have it going on anymore. So I love it when Primo speaks to me, and then I have to look it up. And then I'm like, wait, Primo, wait. Because I got to get it back. I have to, it's like anything, right? That muscle memory, it's coming back to me slowly, very slowly, very slowly. Hello, Victor, my love. Happy, thankful, thriving Thursday. How are you, my love, my Victor Boo? My Truth Wave Energy. I was telling Tina, and I forgot who I was telling the other day, Victor. I cannot wait for October to be over so I can get back to my MetaZen. So I can be in the chat, so I can get back, How are you doing, my love? What is on the agenda? What is on the agenda and the menu today, Victor? And the menu. Greetings and felicitations. Greetings and felicitations. Yes. Yes. So hi, Draco. Shares this channel. Oh, he's subbed to you. Oh, thank you, Draco. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that, Draco. Who is your brother? You have to tell me again. Who is your brother? So, yes. Rachel says hi to Victor, and Victor says hi, Rach. Hey, Rach. Hiya, Rachel. So, yes, Victor, I'm having fried chicken today. Fried chicken when I leave here. That's what I'm having. Fried chicken, and I think I'm going to have a baked potato. A baked potato. So, I'm having a fried chicken breast. It's already prepared. And a baked potato. I don't know if I'm having veggies at the moment, but right now it's a baked potato and that. So that's what I'm having. And I'm looking forward to it. So yes, looking forward to it. Yes. His name is Lucas. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if he was rude. He's like, oh, Draco, I hope he wasn't. Is that his YouTube name? What's his YouTube name? You got to spark my memory because I don't know if I know who it is. And I want to remember. So, yes. Victor says, on the agenda, I had some extra pumpkin pie filling from the weekend. I baked it in a dish, covered it with Cool Whip, and had it for breakfast. I make pumpkin pies with free pumpkin. Makes, yes, all the difference. Yes, with fresh pumpkin. I love pumpkin. In the islands, we eat a lot of pumpkin. And we eat it with beans and all kinds of things. Yeah, or if you are somebody who likes if you are Rastafarian and you do not eat meat and you're a vegetarian, you eat a lot of pumpkin. And they boil it in a yama pot, and you have all the provisions So pumpkin, and we grew up eating a lot of pumpkin. I only like it with patita, and which is pig feet, which I know Primo is probably going to fall out of his chair, and because I love pig feet. And that's how I like my pumpkin. And my bestie used to make it that way. Bless her soul. She's no longer with us. But she always made patita for my mommy. And I loved it. And I loved it. So, yes. Hey, you Trey. Hey, you Trey. We share. Okay, you share it. Okay, he would be under this. Okay, Draco. Okay. I have to remember that, honey. I have to remember. Punch holes in yours, and yes, and then bake them. So much easier than boiling. Yes, I agree with that. I like everything roasted too, Victor, or baked or roasted. I feel like it makes the vegetables taste better, and it doesn't take everything out. When you boil stuff, it usually takes everything out of it, and it makes everything so watered down. Like, I don't boil sweet potatoes anymore. My thing is sweet potato pie and that rather than pumpkin pie. I grew up with the pumpkin pie in the Virgin Islands because that's what some of my relatives there loved. But I'm not a pumpkin really person like that in pie form. I love a sweet potato pie, and I like to roast mine. I do. In a pinch, I will cook them in my Instant Pot, but I really like to roast them. I really like to roast them. So, yes. Ah! Ah! Rachel said Lexi's eating my feet. Ah, Rachel. Oh, my God. Primo said, oh, no. Primo said, no, Primo, no. It's my mother's fault, Primo. It's my mommy's fault. She loved it. And, you know, I told you, the only thing she could eat when she was pregnant with me was the most funniest thing in the world, was chitlins or that. That's the only thing she had a craving for. That's the only thing she could keep down. And I love those things to this day. The only thing I could eat was ramen noodles. And my daughter can't stand ramen noodles. She wants nothing to do with that, ever. Nothing. Ah. Oh, Rachel. Oh, so funny, so funny. Jay is back. Welcome back, Jay. Welcome back to Aloha. It's my saucy boo. Aloha. Saucy boo boo boo. I have a question for you. I know you and Azan been talking. Did you say Monday was a good day for you? Because if Monday's a good day, that's a perfect day for me, and then we can figure things out. If Monday is a good day for you. Not this Monday. I'm just saying Monday in general. Monday in general. Oh, you said Thursday. Okay. Okay. I have to see what time of day it is. Did you give a time? I have to see what time of day. Because that day is not a good day for me, but we'll work it out. We'll work it out. So, yes. Primo says, hey, saucy. And Pretty says, like, comment, share, and subscribe on my Auntie Lexi's channel, please. She needs your love and support, and yes, I do. And yes, I do, and I appreciate it. Victor says, hey, Pretty. Pretty's interview yesterday was so good. So good. Saucy, you got to go watch that. Pretty's interview on Light of Wisdom. Yeah, it was excellent. It was excellent. I know, Jay, you have good ramen in Korea. Yeah, we don't have that here. We don't have good ramen here, at least not in North Carolina anyway, because the water in North Carolina sucks. And we do not have good ramen here. In my opinion. It's only my opinion. So, you had ramen. Yes, a raw egg on it. Yes, you can cook it. Yeah, I like that too sometimes. I love egg drop soup. Egg drop soup is one of my favorite Asian dishes. I love egg drop soup. I love that. I don't want noodles or anything though. I just want the egg drop soup. I love it. And I want crispy fried noodles with my egg drop soup. So yes. Oh, good. Persian, subscribe to you, Rachel. Thank you, Persian. Rachel just started going live yesterday for the first time. So yes. Yes, yes, yes. Victor says, hey, Saucy. And Saucy says, hey, Primo. Pho soup is quite good. I do like pho. Not pho, it's pho. That's another thing that's pronounced, it's not pho, it's fa. But there's no A in it, but it's fa. I do like fa, but I don't like the sweet aspect of fa. So it's not really my favorite, and I haven't found a good place that makes it for me to really like it. One of my uncles, who's no longer with us, was married to a woman from Vietnam, and she made pho. And it was okay, but it wasn't my favorite. So yes. Peyton, yes. Okay, your brother wants to come on. Okay, I hope so too, Peyton. Love you, Peyton. Thank you for coming, honey. Tell Lucas to behave. Yes. So you figured out, how to take the question off the screen. You toggle it and pull it to the trash bin. Toggle it and pull it to the trash bin. I don't have a trash bin on my screen. Is there a trash bin? Hold on. Let's see. I don't have a trash bin. So I got to see that. I got to figure that out because I don't see a trash bin. And I know it's blocking my head. I know it's blocking my head. But yeah, I don't see a trash bin. Interesting. Interesting. Hey there, Lucas. Okay, yes, you'll try to catch her on her next live. Yes, she doesn't have comments yet. We got to wait and see how that works out. But yes, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Oh, sancocho and asopao. Yes, amazing, amazing. I love both. Asopao, one of my aunts makes the best asopao. Oy, 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 I love it, primo. I love it, primo. Yes. Okay, get on the bike. Yes, the last nice day for a while. Have a great day and a great bike ride. Victor, I love you. Thank you, Victor, for popping in. I can't wait to get back over there where I can actually be in the chat. I've been there, but not in the chat. So I'm looking forward to that soon. We got one more week of this, and then I'll be back, Victor. And then I'll be back. I love you. Thank you so much. Have an amazing rest of your Thursday and enjoy this beautiful weather. Enjoy. Hey there, Ryan. Ryan says, hey, primo. Mr. Mulatto says, hey, primo. Yes. Jay did too. Jay's up to you too, Rachel. Pollo guisado. Yes, yes. Perfect for the winter weather. You know, it's one of my favorites, pollo guisado. Yes, yes. Sabor. I love you, Victor. Victor put up man. Victor put up man. Yes. Primo says salute. Salute, Ryan. Yes. Rachel says, I appreciate it. Oh, your green card first before you save up for your vacation. Yes, your first vacation. To Vermont. Yes, to see Winnie. I love Vermont. Vermont is so pretty this time of year because their leaves are changing. Just like here in North Carolina, we have the beautiful leaves out in Asheville and that where all the leaves are changing. It's just amazing. Or in the Awari forest. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yes. Oh, the trash pops up at the bottom. See if it pops up at the bottom. Okay, I'm scared to toggle this because I don't want my live stream to think. When we're done here, I'm going to try it. When we're done here, I'm going to do it. I'll do it because it'll still be on my screen that I'm looking at. Oh, no, I have to do it on this one. Yeah, I'll do it when we're done. I'll do it when we're done. I'll see if it'll let me. It probably won't, though. All right, I got to figure that out. I've got to figure that out. Yeah, because I see no trash at all on the bottom of my screen. Let me see. Okay, okay. I see where you press the 3 dots. You can get a remove, but I don't know if it's going to do it on this. Let me see real quick. I got it! Yay! I did it, Stressy Boo Boo. Yeah, okay. What happened when I pulled it up? That's when it came up. So when I clicked on it, that's when it came up. Yay! See, I learned something new today. Thank you for teaching me something new. I love it. I love it. Jackson said, yes, your bed only, Jackson. Thank you. Is your favorite piece of furniture? Anyway, Sorcy, what's your favorite piece of furniture, Sorcy? You didn't answer the question. Ah, oh my goodness. Ah, it took you forever to figure it out. Yes, Sorcy. Because I didn't know that just, I'm thinking that that's how it looks to me, but not really to everybody. So yeah. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you taught me something new. This brain of mine just presses me every day. I'm still learning. Yes. Okay, Saucy. Have a beautiful day. Give my Deb kisses for me. I love you. I talked to Deb yesterday. We talked. We had a good conversation. I love you. I love you. Or the day before. I love you, honey. I know you know. I know she told you. But give her kisses from me. My Deb boo-boo. Boo-boo-boo. Later, Gator. Peace out, Boy Scout. Mwah. Love you, Saucy boo-boo-boo-boo. Yes, Primo said, take it easy, Saucy. Primo's laughing at me. You know we crazy, Primo. You know we crazy. You know I'll be doing the most. Rachel says, if I go to Korea, apparently sometimes they judge people or whatever. I don't know. I heard rumors. I'm not sure if that's right or true. Well, I think every place is different. I've heard a lot of not so nice things sometimes about how Koreans treat certain people. But there are so many people there from different countries that live there, and they seem to be okay. But I'm familiar with somebody who's there somebody who has the same color skin as I do. And they lived there for a year. They were not treated well. And every time they would go out on the subway there, on the train, they would get spit on. And that's not nice. So I don't think that I would go. But I love Jimin. I love my K-pop. I love my BTS. And I love Jimin regardless. And that's not everybody there. But it's the older people there have a different mindset. And I think that's like anywhere. We all have our good and bad everywhere. Even though I hate that word, good and bad. But it's everywhere. So, yes. Oh, my God. Jackson, Izzy says, ew, weirdo. Izzy, leave your brother alone. You know your brother. Oh, my goodness. Yes, as a tourist going anywhere out of your element, you can expect both sides of the coin. Exactly, Primo. You can. You really can. You'll be embraced and some will shade you. And the irony with who shades you, right? They'll take your money with no issue at all. You go in their stores, they'll take your money for, honey, 100,000%. But they don't want nothing to do with you, but they're going to take that money. Yes. Yeah, exactly, Primo. Exactly. So, yes. Yeah, Rach, it happens. But anywhere we go, we just have to be aware of our surroundings, and just go with the open mind if you want to go to certain places. You just have to go with an open mind and an open heart and hope that these things won't happen. But they do. It's just customary to happen in certain places. It is. Yeah, not all, just some. Exactly what Primo said. Not all, just some. Yes. They'll have a problem with you, but not the currency you pay with. 100%, Primo. Not at all. I never forget years ago, when Oprah went to Hermes in France, and they didn't want her in their store. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm like, they don't ever have to worry about me. You think I'm going to give somebody thousands and thousands of dollars for a bag? I don't care if I was a quadrillionaire. The answer to that question is absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is not happening. It is not happening. All right, I'm back to steps, everybody. So, yes. When Wifey and you went to the Philippines last year, the reception was very friendly. I hear that they're very friendly in the Philippines and also very friendly in Bangkok as well, in Thailand. I hear that they're very friendly there and they're very nice. Yeah. Yes. I don't know about China and that. I don't know about China, but I know in Korea they're not. From only certain people who have gotten a bad reception that I've heard that from, but it's not everybody. It depends sometimes on this. Sometimes it depends on that. Unfortunately, in this day and age, it does. So, yeah, period, Lexi, Rachel said. So, yes. Jackson, you said big mistake, Izzy. Oh, Jackson. So, yes. Yep. Hey there, Brandon. Okay, good, Brandon. You went to Korea. It wasn't your most great trip. Yes, Jackson. I can imagine. It's a different place. It's a different country with different views. You know, everybody doesn't have the same view and everybody's not raised the same way in a different country, a different culture. You know, different cultures do different things. You know, and that's just the way it is. You know, it's just the way it is. You have to respect their culture. That's it. It's not for everybody. You know, it's not for everybody. But when you're in Rome, this is what happens. Yes, some people even say to others, I won't sell to you. Yes, because you don't look like you can even afford to shop here. Isn't that ridiculous? How do you look like that? Some of the richest people in the world look like they're homeless. Do you know that? Do you know that? Some of the billionaires, you think they're walking around with Hermes and Gucci and Versace and all those things? Absolutely not. That's why they have money. Absolutely not. You cannot judge a book by its cover. You know, people look at me sometimes, Primo. I've gotten this a couple times. And when I open my mouth, they're like, oh. When they talk to me over the phone or something, and then they see me for the first time, the first thing they say to me, oh, I thought you were white. And I'm like, why is that? What does that even sound like? What is that? That I can't stand. Oh, you sound white. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean exactly? Because I speak proper English and I'm an educated human being? That's another one of my pet peeves, Primo. Add that to the list. Add that to the list, Primo. Yes. That's where they show, right. What would you do? Exactly, for those situations. Exactly, what would you do? I love that show. I love John Quinones. I love that show. I love it. Yes, Jackson, you just walked past and ignored. Yes, good for you, Jackson, because that's what we have to. You have to be the bigger person. You know, you have to do that. Yes. Many places will refuse you service. Yes, but service others if you decide to take your business elsewhere. Then they'll ask you if you're saying they should compromise their morals. There's a few people, right? There's a bakery. I can't remember where this bakery is. And there was a couple that was getting married, same-sex couple. You know, they would not sell them a wedding cake. They refused. They refused to sell them a wedding cake. What does that have to do with anything? I just want a cake. They refused. Totally refused. Flat out. So I'm like, okay, if you refuse that, then that means I can't go there either because you're going to refuse to sell me something too. Right. That plain out racism, no. And that's why when you see my videos and they come on in the introduction, no racism here. No negativity and racism. I cannot get with that. I cannot get with that at all. Cannot. Last time I checked, my money was the same as your money. Last time I checked. Doesn't matter what I look like. Last time I checked, my money was the same. And I'm entitled to have anything I want and go anywhere I want to. I am entitled to that. Because Primo, I will infiltrate a place in a minute. I don't care. I will infiltrate because you, I mean, come on. Come on. Yes, you couldn't get a plane ticket because it was only, yes, yes. Jackson, and it's unfortunate and a shame that that is going on in this day and age, that is going on in this day and age. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. Yes, you saw that too. Yes, yes, Primo. Yes, the two women were getting married. Yes, and one was trying on dresses. Yes, yes, in the bridal shop. Yes, and the cashier said, I won't sell you this dress because you're marrying a woman. What business of it is of yours? I came to try on a dress. That's none of your daggone business who I'm marrying and who I love. That is none of your business. None of your business. That kind of thing, I cannot deal with that. Last time I checked, we are all children under the sun here. Last time I checked, it doesn't matter what color my skin is, who I believe in, who I don't, who I love and who I don't. Doesn't matter. That's none of your business. None of your business. Primo. It sends me through the roof. It sends me through the roof. It really does. It really does. That kind of thing sends me through the roof. Yes, your stepbrother Alex has a fiance. Through the past 3 years, he's tried to get a wedding venue, and every single refused. The only people accepted was the people whose weddings. Oh my goodness. Yes, Jackson. You know, it's just unfortunate that we are in this time, in this century, in this time, the year 2025, and it is more flagrant than ever. It's more flagrant than ever here. It's more flagrant. Yes. Same with the woman who had, 8 kids. And what would you do? The waitress asked her if all the kids had, oh my God. Let me tell you something, Primo. Like what? Yes. Punched in the throat. Yes. 100,000% Primo. We had a neighbor when we lived, not here, we lived across the way from here in another complex. And when we moved in, now this person was white. Their kids were black, okay? Just go with that. But their current husband was white. And I had all my friends helping me move because it was just me and my mother and Zoe. I couldn't afford a mover. I had a lot of friends helping me. And she had the nerve. They got evicted too, by the way. But she had the nerve to come to me and talk about, well, how many people are going to be living here? I'm like, and what business is that of yours? If I wanted 50 people living in my house, that's my business. I pay the bills here. What business is that of yours? Oh, well, I saw so many people in and out of here. It's called moving, you freaking idiot. Like, what? And she was so nasty, and her kids were bullies. And I couldn't get with her. I never spoke to that woman again. I couldn't get with that woman at all. She knew that. She knew I couldn't get with her. She knew it. And every time I would see her in the neighborhood, I don't think they live here in North Carolina anymore because they moved over here to where we're living now. But when we moved here, they were gone. And they used to go to school with my daughter. And they were bullies. They were bullies. And they knew I didn't stand for that mess. At all didn't stand for that mess. And we went to the bank one day, my mother and I, and her oldest son was sitting next to us in the bank. Of course, she never spoke, and I just looked at her, and the son looked at me and then whispered something to his mother. I'm like, you need to come over here with that because best believe it'll go down in this bank. It'll go down in this bank. My mother's like, oh, my God. I'm like, Lexi, don't play that. Homie, don't play that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's so sad, Primo. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad, yes. And the mother of 8 told the couple sitting across the table at the restaurant, I don't know what that was about. I'm just here trying to get breakfast for my kids. What difference does it make? And why is it any business of yours? Do you pay my rent? Do you pay my bills? Do you buy food and clothing for my children? Do you pay for the shelter of my children? I mean, the audacity of some of these people, the audacity, Primo, the audacity. It's so sad. It's so sad. You made, lemon pepper tuna. I love it, Rach. I love tuna. I love it. Primo is not a tuna. He does not like tuna, but I do like tuna. I do like fresh tuna as well. I love fresh tuna. And the waitress said, oh, you do not? Ah! Primo, shut up. I did not see that episode. I need to look that up, but I probably don't need to. Because you know that's going to make me mad. You know it's going to make me mad, Primo. Well, okay, wait. I'm going to get back to that, Primo. Let me say what Jack said. Jack said Izzy was moving and my dad was helping her move. A white straight mom shouted, oh, is that your husband too? Jackson. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. She's creating her kids to be horrible. Exactly, Jackson. That woman, whoever did that to Izzy. Like, what is that about? And Primo says, and the waitress said, oh, you do know that we don't take EBT, by the way. I can't, yeah, stereotypes like that. I know, it makes you grit your teeth. Primo, that is a punch in the throat. That needed a punch in the throat for real. They would have been carting me off screaming at that waitress. Oh, she would have not been working. She would have lost her job that day. She would have lost it that day for sure. You hear me? She would have lost her job that day. Azal! How are you doing, my boo? Okay, Primo. Yes, send it to me, Primo. Woo! Of course, Rachel. Well, we do. We support everybody here, especially. This is a place of inclusivity. We don't have time for that. I wasn't raised that way. And there are so many different people in my family. My great-grandfather was white. My mother is Puerto Rican. My grandfather was Puerto Rican. There's so many different cultures and nationalities in my family. I mean, we're all family at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I'm just saying. Exactly. We love diversity, but not disrespect. 100,000% Primo. Diversity, but not respect. Don't disrespect me. Do not. Do not. Exactly. Exactly. And never judge a book by its cover. Never. Never. Yes, if you address an insult, Lexi, you know how, I know they'll remove the person. Yes, in the right from the store. Not, and that's how backwards it is, Primo. That is how backwards it is. That is it. That is it. Yes, of course, Jackson. As long as you're kind and positive, it's free. It costs nothing. Costs nothing. Nothing. But of course, we have people here, people who are above it all and leaders here who are not. And that creates a whole nother situation, which we're not going to get into here. But yeah, it's very disheartening. It's very disheartening. It really is. It really is. Mary! Yes, horrible people. I know, Mary. I'm sure you have a list. I have a list too. Yeah. Because it's so I'm becoming an uncalled for, an uncouth, and all the uns. All the uns. Hi, Dev. Hi, Dev, my love. So, yes, Mary. You know, it's just ridiculous. You got a story. What's your story, Dev? What's your story to tell, Dev, my love? What's your story? Yes, Primo, you try to remind your community that every time I go live, the more, yes, unified we become, regardless of where we come from. That's how we liberate the world. 100,000%. There are so many people here from all over the world that come to us when we have our live streams and everything, and who watch our videos, and that we are all united, and I feel like we are all family, and that's how it should be. The alienation, the negativity, the prejudice, all that, I can't get with it. And from our own people, Primo, that is the worst right there. That is the worst right there. That goes through me. And there's so much of that on this platform, it's ridiculous. So much. So much. Yes. Yes. Today, oh, a dog came running behind you. You punched him. Oh, Deb. Was he running after you to bite you? Ah, yes. Ah, Primo's laughing. I mean, Deb, he was? Oh, Deb, I'm so sorry, Deb. I've been bitten twice in my neck. The dog jumped up and bit me. And they were both from people who I knew when I was a kid. It was their dogs. And I don't know if the kids sent the dog to sick me. These were friends of my mother's. One of them was my best friend at the time. And she had one dog that was really mean, a mother dog who was mean. And then the baby, the boy dog, he was so sweet. And the mother dog, I don't know if the boy dog was out, and the boy dog came up to me to pet and everything and was so happy. And the mother dog came and bit me. She jumped up in my throat and bit me. And another time, another friend's dog did that too. I've been bitten twice in my life. And I love dogs. I've always had dogs in my life, in my house. I love dogs. I do. But sometimes people make dogs that way. Dogs are not that way. So when people are scared of pit bulls and scared of those, they don't come out that way. People make them that way. Just like we're not born racist and we're not born prejudiced. We are taught that. We are taught that. So yes. He basically put his paw on your eyes. A dog did that to you. Oh my goodness. Ah, yes, Mary. A dog once bit you when you were 5. Oh, Dev. Oh, Mary says, ooh, I have one. Was walking in the streets with Izzy and Jack yesterday, straight out. A 12-year, N-word to your faces and walked. Yeah, see, that I don't, no. We've had a few of that on here. Yeah, don't come on here with that mess. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And why would you come on here and say that anyway? You know, that goes through me. And we have so many of us who think that word is, oh yeah, and you know, it's a rap thing and all that. I don't give a doggone. First of all, I'm not that word anyway, so I don't let that that just goes over me anyway. But that you were taught to say that because you were trying to use it in a mean and be mean about it, you got an issue. I don't have the issue. You got the issue. The person saying it is what I'm talking about, Mary. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Yes, disgusting. Yes, to 2 of your supporters on here days ago. They were live filming inside the store and they were shopping. And they were told they couldn't film, but someone else is doing the same thing. And it was allowed to. Right. That part, Primo, that goes through me too. And I would challenge that too. I would definitely, see, I'm going to open my mouth. I'm not going to be quiet. I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to challenge you. You can put me out all you want to. I will never patronize you again. That's for sure. Not ever. And I will make sure that nobody else does either if I have anything to do about it. Yes. 12 is absolutely horrible, Mary. Absolutely horrible because they learned that from their parent, most likely. Most likely. So yes, most likely, Mary. Yes, Dev. Yes, Dev. Yes, people get called the worst things on this app. It gets very ugly, and it does, Primo. It gets so ugly. It really does. And these are people with keyboard courage. Yeah, it does. It's nasty. It's so nasty. Yes. People do it to be cool. They do, Mary. But I don't mean, what's cool about that? What is cool about that? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely not. All right, everybody, guess what? We have been here, I think, for 3 hours. We haven't done 3 hours in a minute. So it's time for Lexi to get on out of here. Get on out of here. Primo, you and I will be talking very soon. Very soon, my Primo boo. Hi, Izzy. And the child, of course, Izzy. Of course, I knew that. Of course. And the parent would, yeah, you see that? Like, what is that about? That's even more disturbing. That's even more disturbing, Izzy. The parent was mixed. That's even more disturbing. Yes, but more hate, Primo. It is. It's a lot of love and more hate. And I'm really trying to stop that here. I just want this to be a loving place and let people feel that here and take that love elsewhere when they go. And take it where they go and spread it. Maybe little by little, Primo, we'll never change this world, but little by little by little, we can make a little dent. We can make a little crack, Primo. We can make a little crack. We can make a little crack. You know, we can make a little crack. So, yes. Ooh, hi, by the way, my Izzy Boopsy. Yes, to work. Okay, during my time in New York, did I ever experience Eminem's world? No, I have not gone to Eminem's world, but I did when I was in Vegas. But not in New York. And I ordered, that's what I had said earlier. And yet when Zoe's birthdays, I would always get the M&Ms with her picture on them. Yeah, and in her favorite color. So I'd always get pink M&Ms with her picture on it. Yeah. But I've never been to the one in New York. But in Vegas, I have been to M&M World. Yes, Primo. I have. Yes, ten cuidado. Ten cuidado, my love. I love you so much, Primo. We'll talk later. I love you, boo. Give wifey my love. I can't wait to see Yappy. Yappy is on the way. Yappy is on the way. Take care, everyone, Primo says. Yes, Deb. How did I know the time when they made the first clock? The first clock ever. I don't know, Deb. Oh, my God. I don't know, Deb. Oh, Jack posted something. Okay, Izzy. I'm going, though, Izzy. Mary, Izzy, Jack, Primo, Deb. All my loves in the building. Rachel, I love you all so much, my pretty heart. I love you. Somebody, when I was in school or whatever, high school, on the first day, some person told me that we're all siblings, no matter what, we're all siblings. And I said, what? But, you know, we kind of are, Rachel. We're all one people. You know, we really are. We're all siblings. I hope they meant it in a good way, though. I hope they meant it in a good way. I hope they did. But, yeah, I love you all so much. I love you plenty, plenty, plenty. Yappy and Lexi out. And remember, I see you. I love you plenty. And I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of me and Yappy and all of us because we're doing the darn thing. We're doing it. Let's grow. Let's grow. Hashtag Let's grow. Hashtag listen to Lexi. Hashtag Lexi love. Hashtag Lextastic. All of the Lexes. But I love you all so much. Hashtag Lexi energy. And I'll see you on the flip side. I'll see you on the flip side.